Okay, guys, looks like we're on the air. And Hangouts is on the air, is live. So it'll be it. So let's see. So as soon as we get some people in the chat, we'll sit there and pull the clock up and show everybody what it looks like. And you'll go from there. Uh, let's see what's new. Finished touching up the car. Ended up with what was it? One, two, three, four, five, 6 spots to touch up, and I did that, and it's cleared. And thing of it is the blue didn't match this go around. I got to get it running and get it down, drive the car down to Leroy and show him where it is. And he mixes the paint for me, but it's you can see it's noticeable at certain angles, but when you get right on top of it, it's a lighter blue. I loaded up a video today earlier and showed it, and that's what we have. Hey Ian, what's going on? Take it you're in bed already. Sorry I couldn't stick around for your whole show. I was in the middle of cleaning the garage, and then I got a notice on my cell phone that you were going live, and so I had to stop in and at least say hi. David Collins, how's it going? Did you see the blue in the daylight? Not yet. We haven't pulled it out yet. Probably this probably this weekend we'll get it together and back together, and then down on all four tires, and probably next week we'll pull it out and we'll see what it looks like. No, not a problem, Ian. Always able to support other people. It is. I put a call out to Dizzy. We'll see what he's up to. Hazy, I figure, is in New York doing the sightseeing thing, being Mr. Tourist, so I don't expect him to come in at all. And then, of course, my two sons, and we'll see if they pop in. Oh, excuse me. And so basically, what it is I had to touch up the 6 areas. Johnny Five, what's going on? And I had to touch up the areas, and I got that done. And I posted a video earlier. Uh, David's seen it and everything else. So, Hazy popped in after you left. Was he being a Joe tourist? I figured he'd be all over New York today. So, got that done. I'm going to start assembly, final assembly. I got the front spoiler to put on. I got the wheel well chrome moldings to go around the wheel wells. Got to go back on, then the tires, and then we will sit there and get it out of the garage. I want to clean that garage really well too. Hazy is in New York. Just caught him in time when I got home from work. Oh, okay. Did Hazy do a live show or did he jump in on Ian's? Says he walked miles today. Yeah, you can walk miles today and then some. So let's see. We got 4 people in it. All right. Here's the next raffle. I finished it. I did the backside with rust encapsulator and then painted it a flat black. And I buffed, wet sanded and buffed the clock out so you can definitely see it. You can see the little dent right there in his nose, in the skeleton's nose. Let's see, go back there. Yeah, see it. And so that's the clock. Along with it, since we had a toss up on hands, is we're going to send black hands and gold. hands. So that's all going with it along with the battery. The hands are straightforward on assembling them in the back. Hold up, let's see. In the back, hold on, there we go. In the back, it's got instructions on how to do it. If I can do it, any of you guys can do it. So here's the link. There's the link, $5 a ticket. And good luck to everybody. We got another idea for another clock, but that'll be probably in the fall once football season starts. So now you know a little bit of the theme of it. So let's see what else. Let's see the car. Let's see, I ordered a ton of parts. UPS freight called today. The parts will be in Monday. Ordered the windshield. Ordered the windshield. Ordered the trim around the windshield. Ordered a whole bunch of headlights. Let's see if I can do this. Let's try this. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, it's one of my sons. Hang on. My oldest will be here after dinner. Let's see if we can sit there and shoot. No, I want to go some. Come on. Still haven't mastered this all out yet. That was my other son. He'll be on in a bit. I'm still muted out. I don't know how I got muted out. Am I still muted? It's showing me talking. It's showing it's coming through. Mark, can you hear me? Okay, sound now. All right. So what it is a halo projected headlight, and it's got the halo is the ring going around it, but the back of it's black chrome. And so I ordered those. Those will be in. UPS apparently ships freight, and when they ship freight, they got to call and make an appointment. So they called me, made an appointment. They'll be here between 2 and 6 on Monday, and it'll be the windshield trim and everything else. Hanson, what's going on? Just hanging out, having a few beers, talking to a whole bunch of people, seeing what's up. Put another clock up on raffle. Wait. So, hey, Greg, what's going on? Ian fell asleep. So, that's all that's going on here. Let's see. Both my sons will be in later on. Pat said he'll be here shortly. Like I said, I did send a link to you, Dizzy, and I did send a link to Hazy Days, but I doubt Hazy Days is going to be in there because he's busy doing the tourist thing. Car broke down, Mark getting sorted out. At owner's toes at owner's expense. Oh, okay. It's been actually quite cool in Vegas for this time of year. Usually we're in the teens, and we have been down to 105, 106. You got to remember that's dry heat, and it's actually very dry because it's lower than 7%. So in doing that, it makes the fire risk really high. So, all right, Mark. All right, Johnny 5 got a ticket. Awesome. You're the second one to enter. Mark was the first. And so then we got that done. Let's see. So the tool bench is cleared off. I'm going to pull out the cowl panel, and we're going to wet sand that and sand it down and get all the gaskets and everything on that and get that installed once we put the windshield in. I'm going to talk to Pat as soon as he comes online and see what his schedule is for next week and seeing if we can get the windshield in next week. I still have to put the stops. There's two little L brackets that have to go on the bottom of the, I want to say the top of the dash, the start of the cowl panel where the windshield rests. Needs a new coil packs, mechanics. 1 p.m. It's misfiring. Oh man, that sucks. And so we did do that. It's a nice car. I've been looked at. Nothing compared to yours. Mine's all new, but it's 13 years old, but new, because that's how long I've been restoring it. So we got to put the windshield in, get it in position to hold it, and then we got to mark it so we can put those little L brackets in. And then once we do that, then we can sit there and finish installing the windows. And then we can do the. Greg, you're in the raffle? Outstanding. Darren was the one who originally painted the hubcaps. I got 2 of them from him back in the day, and decided to make clocks out of them and raffling them off. This is the last one I got. So, so then when Pat could see what Pat's time is, he'll see what he can give me on Saturday, and we'll get the windshield in the car. And Greg, are you still looking for the Volkswagen truck? Oh, you were? Oh, cool. 2007 Renault Grand Scenic, loads of spent on it coils. Oh, you're still looking for one? Okay. I think I got a line in one, but it's up north a little bit. So I'll check it out and let you know. But it's a Nevada truck, so hardly very little rust, or if any rust at all. But you're looking for the 4-door, or for the 4-door one, right? If I remember correctly. Waiting for Greg to come back. I think it was the 4-door one. Volkswagen crew cab truck. So we'll get the windshield in, and then we'll start putting it together, either single or double cab. Yeah, okay. You're looking for either. All right. Now I know. So that's what the plan's next week. Then we'll get it down off the jack stands. You prefer the double. All right. That's what I think this guy has, that he said he had. It's not running. It's been sitting for the last 30 plus years. And so you're probably going to have to come get a trailer and tow it out of there. So if I'll find out the particulars and let you know. So yeah. So then, well, that's what this is. He says we'll have to come up with 4 tires and rims and everything. He says it's sitting on its axles. So in the desert. So, which is also fun because you don't know what's nesting underneath. So let's see. That's it. So we're going to start final assembly on the Camaro. So we hope to get that done. And I want to get it out of the garage next weekend, because then I want to clean the floor, and I'm been kicking around of epoxying the floor and making the garage look a little bit neater with the floor epoxied, rather than let's see, there's some black paint on the floor, there's some primer on the floor, there's the blue on the floor, and there's some white pearl on the floor. And so I think we ought to make it all one color. And that's where we're at on that. So let's see, Johnny, yeah, I told her that I've been a few months down the line. I would have bothered her, but okay. So that's it on the car. And before I talk about something else, I want to wait for Pat to come on, because it's something that he get a kick out of too. See, so yeah, the parts, yeah, there, damn, okay, yep, mentioned all that. Got my little list here I'm looking at. And so let's see. So I did send another gift to Hazy Days, and I sent it to you, Dizzy's house. It's a guitar that I've had I haven't played in probably 18 years. And we were cleaning out the closet, and it was stuck behind the closet door, and I didn't even know it was there. And so I called Hazy Days one morning, actually it was 7 a.m. UK time, and asked him if he wanted the guitar. Showed him the guitar and asked him if he wanted it, and he said, yeah. And I says, well, I'll send it as far as Dizzy's. And I said, you'll have to get it from his place home. I just checked FedEx, and the guitar is just left Missouri on its way to Ohio. So it should be at Dizzy's Monday, and then Dizzy says he'll have Hazy open on his live show, not this Saturday, but next Saturday when Hazy's in town, because Hazy will be in New York until the 25th of July, and then he's supposed to go up to Dizzy's and be there then. So, let's see what else. That's about all. Anybody else got anything else they want to shout out there? Anybody else want to join in? I'll send you the link. It's sort of hard doing this by yourself. You need a panel. So let's see. Aviation Nation, when Nellis opens up the gates and lets everybody in, do the fly off. The wife just said was in November. She said November, what is it, 15th, 16th, and 17th, I think she said. So if you're in the area and you want to go see an air show and the Thunderbirds perform, that's Thunderbirds' last show of the season. What, David? Wow, Hazy was worried. I told him he would have a guitar. Awesome. Oh, no, it was just like I said, it was just sitting around, and we've been cleaning out stuff and sitting there, and I haven't played it. And Hazy thought that when I showed him the guitar case, he asked, he says, so you're going to start playing again? And I don't know. I said, I don't have time. So I got 3 granddaughters. I got a Camaro I'm putting back together. And it's just in this house. I mean, house maintenance is always ongoing, so. Yeah, Mark, I sent strings on it. Actually, there's a package of extra strings in it that I was going to get when I was playing it. I was getting ready to restring it. It was, the strings are quite old. We'll see what Hazy does. It's definitely out of tune, and I left all the dust on the guitar case, other than where my hands picked it up and everything else. So I sure hope the guys at Box Brothers didn't wipe off the guitar case, because I told Hazy I'm leaving all the dust on it, and we'll see. So that'll happen not this weekend, not tomorrow's show, but next week's show on You Dizzy. So spoiling him, I don't think you can spoil him. The only thing he said is he wanted to pick up a guitar, a US made guitar, and bring it back. Well, now he doesn't have to worry about it and worry about the funds. He's got it. he was wondering, probably conversation I had with him, God, probably a week prior to that, is I was playing 50 questions with him on his baggage. What are you checking? What are you doing? How many bags you check? What can you allow to check? What's that? And just feeling him out on what he had and what he can't check and what he was going to be able to do as far as the garage, as far as the being able to check the guitar. And so then when I sat there and he told me everything, then I had to wait for a time to where I could talk to him. I didn't want to do it on the show or live on the show or anything else. I just used the no, I can't think of it. Used Hangouts and gave him a call in the morning and sat there and told him, and he was laying in bed with Harry, which was quite unique, and showed him the guitar. Then he emailed me, and asked me if I could sit there and take pictures of the guitar and send them to him so he can show Kate. So I did that, and so he showed Kate. I wish I could figure out how to share the screens. Okay. Yeah, but how do you change what's on the screen? Huh. After he drops a load of stuff off, he should have room. How much stuff did he bring of Ian's there, Mark? Okay, I can't figure this out. Somebody had to give this old dog new tricks on how to do this. I know there's nobody else in want to join. I have nobody on the panel. It's just me, myself, and I, the three of us. So you want to join, Mark? I'll send you the link. Extra cross. I was on Ian's show when somebody asked him, sat there and said, Ian, all it costs you is postage, and there was dead silence. So we could see. I'm still trying to get Ian's address so I can sit there and send him some stickers, but I have never even gotten that. So let's see. What else can we talk about? The Strings knowing Ian, he has everything in that shed. Yeah. I think he has a vendetta. Is that what you think, Johnny Five? He has a vendetta with the Royal Mail? You're the only one that has ever seen me. I'm a mystery. You're a mystery, Mark? Okay. Well, you're going to the party, aren't you? So then you're going to be seen by everybody. Oh, yeah. Well, everybody buy Ian stamps and give them to him for Christmas. And then everybody in the UK is going to get Ian stamps, and none of them's going to make it across the pond to anybody in the US unless Hazy starts dishing them out. So I can imagine that. So let's see. Sure nobody wants to join the panel? Nope. Okay. Mark, if I have to get another beer, you're probably going to have to pay the tune again. Better start warming it up. This is me and the goose. You're going to hang out with the goose. Dave the goose. He refuses to lick the queen stamp. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see, what else? Anything else to show? Okay. And here's the link for the clock raffle. Post that up again. Well, here we go. If everybody wants to sit there and follow the tracks of Hazy's guitar. Here it is. So here it is. FedEx tracking number 775741977907. Follow it across the United States yourself. Another beer, Dilly Dilly. I don't know. It's Coors Light, David, not Dilly Dilly. Wonder where Dizzy is. Usually if he's usually on, or at least in the chat, and I haven't seen him in the chat. So, and one son's eating dinner early, and the other one said he'll be here in a minute. So that's where we're at. So we'll talk about this guy anyway. I watch baseball, and I'm an avid Cubs fan. And other night on the Cubs game, it's they were playing the Reds, and it was tied up, and they're in extra innings. And it was the bottom of the 10th, and Schwarber hits a walk-off home run. All right, so the Cubs win. So meanwhile, they show the ball going out of the park, and here are two little kids with mitts getting ready to catch it. And this big old dwarf, and I'm calling him a big old dwarf called Mai Tai guy, jumps in front of the kids and steals the ball from them. Okay. And he's saying these are bleacher bum rules and everything else. Well, I got something to tell you, Mai Tai guy. I was in that bleacher bum rules, and I was in that ballpark way before you were a wet dream in your father's eye. And the rules were back in the day is if you caught something, you gave it to a kid. You didn't sit there, hey, Frank, what's going on? You didn't sit there and jump in front of a kid and take it. You gave it to a kid. And I was in that ballpark in 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. And then back in the 80s, back in the 80s when I moved back there for a year or two. So you don't do that in front of a kid. The funny thing about it is the kid was probably, kids, plural, two little boys, were probably there. Parents took them there, and they don't get to go to the ballpark, and you get to go to the ballpark every day just about. So as far as what you're concerned in defending yourself, you're still an asshole, and you always will be an asshole for stealing that ball in front of the kids. And that's my opinion. And sorry for the language, guys. But if you go to Google, go Google Mai Tai guy. And you'll sit there and see this asshole steal the ball away from two little boys. And I think that's wrong. That was very wrong. But what the Cubs did is sat there and gave the two little guys an autographed baseball after the game. And I thought that was pretty neat. All right. Good night, Johnny 5. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next show. Probably Dizzy's tomorrow. So that's my opinion on that. So, and again, I apologize for the language, but it just ticks me off when you do it in front of you take something like that in front of a little kid. And chances are, and probably 70% of the time, that was probably that kid's first time at a ballpark. And you think about it. And to do that, and it just irritates the shit out of me. So I'm sorry for the language again. But yeah, if you guys got time, Google that. Google that and see what it's Mai Tai guy, and see what he did in front of those two little guys. But then again, I like what the Cubs did afterwards and giving those guys signed baseballs from the team. So I thought that was quite cool. So let's see what else we can talk about. Okay, that was my one bitch for the day. Just totally irritated the heck out of it. You guys all see the new Corvette, the 2020 Corvette mid-engine, and looking quite unique. And sit there, and the base model is around $60,000, but you got supercar performance. Yeah, it was, Mark. It was, but they needed to leave the guy, Mai Tai clown, needed to sit there and leave him alone and let the two little guys catch the ball. Because granted, getting a signed autograph ball from the Chicago Cubs is probably top 10 thing that is pretty cool and everything else. But being on TV showing them catching the ball and actually a home run ball and catching it. And it was in line for them to catch it if this clown didn't jump in front of him, put his mitt in front of him, get it. You saw that, Hanson? Did that suck or what? And yeah, I just assumed it's kids are there. They're as an adult, you can go just about any time you want to and can't afford to go to the baseball park. But as a kid, you're only allowed to go when your mom or dad or your grandfather or whatever takes you to go to the ballpark. You can't go. And to sit there and do that was totally wrong, totally wrong. And he can take, and his rules of the bleacher bump rules and everything else, he could sit there and go, he can sit there and stick those where the sun don't shine. We're talking kids here. Yeah, the 2020 Corvette is definitely cool. Chevy released it today. The Chevy dealership that I do most of my stuff with is got one in on the showroom. List price was roughly 60,000. This is for the base model, roughly $60,000. Well, that's supercar performance with at $60,000. I mean, we're talking Porsches and everything. This thing's going to clean. Stock horsepower is almost 500 and some change. Oh, excuse me. It's an 8-speed dual clutch automatic, and there are no more standard shifts in the Corvettes, from what I understand. And David, yeah, I agree. So wrong. Kids should have gotten the ball. It's bottom line. Kids get the ball. Every time I look at it, I sit there and I think they are. I think they're still made in Kentucky. Mark, I'm running out of beer. You might warm up the band. Roy, what's going on? Just hanging out. We were talking about the 2020 Corvette. Chevy just released it today. And it's looking quite awesome, especially being a mid-engine vehicle, which the center of gravity and the weight distribution ought to be quite awesome. I'll love to get a hold of one of those, but I'd have to go back to work as a fire inspector to afford something like that. I mean, it's everything I could do to afford the ZL1 I had for the 3 years I had it. You have plenty, David? Okay. Well, no, I got to go out to the garage, to the fridge out in the garage and get one. And Mark was sitting there playing the Jeopardy music, last week when I was all by myself and doing it. I'm drinking Abbott Ale in a Coors Light glass. All right, Roy. Oh, look at the band started up. Mark started the band. Okay, on that note, I'm going to go get a beer. Be back in a minute. All right, kill the band. Well, Mark, you've been here. You've been standing in the office, and you know where the garage is, and you know where the refrigerator is. It is a short walk. And so beer run, yep, yes, Mark, and short walk. Yes, it is. Short walk. So We meet again in 2 streams tomorrow. Oh, who else is doing live tonight? Roy? Because after this, I go back out in the garage and do some cleaning and pulling some parts out. I could sit there and say I'm on final assembly on the Camaro. That painting, for the most part, is done with. I get around, LOL, bad penny. Okay, if you say so. Was it Ian? Was in Ian Matthews' panel? Oh, you were on Ian's panel? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. You were. I was watching for a little bit, and then I had to do stuff. Good tequila. Yeah, I saw you there, Roy. Okay, so let's see. Where else can we? Let's see. I talked about the Mai Tai guy. I'm looking at my notes again, guys. Talked about the Camaro. Talked about the Corvette. Yeah, I was there. I was in the chat. I didn't want to bother Ian and seeing if I could get on the panel. I had too much to do before I went live. I try to get everything I plan on doing. And the same thing on Saturday before Dizzy show. I try to do everything I can. Now I'm waiting for paint to dry, so I can probably stay on Dizzy show all day tomorrow. So I'll see if Dizzy will send me a link, and I'll see if I get on his panel. Nah, I didn't. No, because I had too much to do, Roy. I was knee deep in a whole bunch of stuff trying to get the car ready so I could start cut and buffing the areas I just touched up, and I want to start assembly. Assembly has been just itching in the back of my head going, I want to get going. But thanks. That was cool that you were thinking about doing that. Decide on what you do on the floor? No, I haven't decided yet. Both my boys are telling me to epoxy it and everything else, and so I don't know. I can't move the tool bench out. Uh-oh, who's this, friends? Oh, God. Who's this guy? Don't tell me we got another one. Okay. It's going to be live Saturday at 2 p.m. UK time. 2 p.m. UK time. That's 8 hours difference from here. So, okay, I'll have to look for it. Aren't you running during Hazy show? The guy, Hanson, the guy who was mixing the paint for me was really good. He's already mixed 2 other batches or 2 other quart cans for me. One for the bumper and then one for the touch up. And this last one that he mixed up was light. It was light. And so if I get the car running, I'm able to, it's already licensed and insured. I'll drive it to his shop and show him what he did, and he'll make the adjustments and then mix me another quart, and then I'll be good. But touching up is nothing compared to painting the whole car, as you know. I mean, I want to get the car done. I want to get the car rolling. I want to drive the car. I mean, I'm not getting any younger. And and plus we got this fall, let's see, October 11th, 12th, and 13th, we have CamaroCon. And CamaroCon is, I want to get the car I want to get the car to that show. I don't want to be in the show. I'm not going for any prizes, but I just want to get it in the show and sit there. And it's one of the things that we wanted to do. And the car will never be trailered anywhere. It'll be driven, so it'll probably be mostly in the state. There was a time that we had. Okay, Mark. There's one time that we did have visions of getting up to Hot August Nights, but you got to get up there and get a spot up in Reno, but you got to get a spot, and I wasn't able to do that. So we had a number for a spot, and we had to give it up. So because the car started off in one direction, and then when my father passed away, it went another direction. I mean, I had a 68 327 with camelback or camel hump heads, Fuelie heads, 202 intake, 190 exhaust valves. I had a Muncie 4-speed. I was doing all this stuff of putting it back together to be a stock 327 4-speed Camaro. And then when my father passed away, and he's the one that got me into cars and everything else, I want to say I took probably half the inheritance and sold all those parts, and then went totally other direction on autocross probably autocross. And that's where I went for the Heights aftermarket suspension. I put the Ramjet 350 in it. I put the Tremec 5-speed in it. I put the Currie or the Heights 4-link in the rear with a Currie rear end with 373 posi. Wheelwood 13-inch disc all the way on all four corners. The only thing that's original left on that car is the doors and the cowl panel and the deck lid. Everything else is new. I just was going through old photos this morning, and I found pictures of when I took the both quarter panels were off, the car was braced, and I was cutting out I had just cut out the trunk pan because I had to replace the trunk pan. The more I kept digging into this car as I was going along with it, the more I kept finding different things. There was probably a good quarter of an inch of Bondo on the taillight panel that they did to sit in there and straighten it out after the rear end collision that somebody slammed into the back of it. So the taillight panel is brand new. Both quarter panels are brand new. Both outer wheelhouses are brand new. Part of the trunk pan, because I did section it in, is brand new. The floor pan is the original. The doors are the original. The front fenders are new because apparently the car got in a front end accident, and when it did, they put a 67 clip on the front of it. And I sold those fenders and hood, and now is a 68 fenders because remember 68, they started with the side marker lights on them, and they had the little holes cut out for those in the fenders, not the fender extension, right above the fender extension. So I did that. So Roy, I subbed it. That will be 7 p.m. Eastern after Hazy Show. Oh, it will? So 7 p.m. your time, David? Because then I can take 3 hours off it, and it'll be like around 4 my time. Hey, T-Dub.
Hey, what's going on, Dad?
Nothing much. All done with dinner?
Yep.
Okay. I ordered the black headlights.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going all black. I figured that would look. They're the black projected ones that you and I talked about last week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so got those. And yeah. There's an old friend of your dad's in the chat, and his handle in the chat, if you start looking at your chat, is 265 Chevy. His name's Hanson. He's a firefighter from New Orleans.
Okay.
What you got on those New Level Auto? What you got on the certificates back there? Evelyn, I figured that's her. New Level Auto. Those are my one's my wife's, and the other two on top of it are my honorable discharge from the Air Force. I went the wrong way. I should have gone 9 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so then I got to take 3 hours off. So that's 6 a.m. I'm sorry, I don't get up 6 a.m. What are you doing?
she gets to watch Papa until I get back out there.
Okay.
Hi, Chris.
Dad says hi.
What?
She's preparing to do her pumping.
Oh. Dinner time.
Yeah.
Thank you, New Level Auto. I was happy to do my duty. So, but yeah, I did just loaded up a video before I went on live on the Camaro, and you can sit there and see how the paint doesn't match.
You gonna do it over again?
Yeah, but I'll be able to take the car over to Leroy, who mixes the paint, and he'll be able to see what happened, and then mix it. And then from there I'll be able to go. But
okay.
Hanson, my son, did a '65 Chevelle before he got married and got burdened with wife and kids.
You know, before old Bummer told us to stop going to Vegas, and I was out of a job.
So yeah, he did a car. Actually, I'll put pictures of it up in my next post. It was a nice '65. He was the second owner of it. The beautiful thing about it is we figured out it had to either be a Monday or a Friday car because they misspelled Chevrolet in the trunk, and that car was never in an accident to where the emblem had to be replaced or redone. But what did they do, T-Dub? They did switch the L in the
Yeah, it was Chevrolet rather than Chevrolet. Chevrolet rather than Chevrolet.
Yeah. Yeah, probably like me, Hanson, when he gets older and kids are starting to get out of the house and he starts getting money back again. I mean, raising a family, everything goes to the kids, and you can't afford to do any of this neat stuff.
Yeah, but mine will be a more modern. As much as if I do it, I'm going to go steal the Chevelle back and find a chop shop to fake the VIN. I'm not going to lie. Or else I'm going to just go and get like a modern Camaro or Corvette, like a 08 Z06, and rebuild that.
Yeah, by the time your girls are all out of the house, that'll be probably a classic car.
Yep. Well, in 10 years, Evelyn will be 20. And my newborn will be 10, so.
And
I really didn't think that one.
And you'll be looking to retire.
No, I've got too many weddings to pay for and colleges to pay for. I'm going to work till the day I die. I'm not going to lie now. I wanted to retire. Then I knocked my wife up, so that changed everything. What can you do?
It is what it is.
That's it.
You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. And the old expression, happy life, happy wife.
That's it.
Or
now I learned. I'm going to.
Is it happy wife first, then happy life?
Have the wife happy before.
Okay. Mark M said, so when you're your dad's age, you can start.
Yeah, pretty much.
God, let's see. When did let's see. We picked the Camaro up back in.
It was 05, 07, around in there, shortly before Grandpa passed.
It was probably 04, 05, and then it sat in Reggie's driveway for almost 2 years.
Yeah, because we taught Pat how to drive manual transmission in that.
Yeah. Because it was up at the house for a while, and then, I don't know, neighbors were getting a little pissy about 8 cars in one household because we had the Vet at the time. We were flipping the 82 Corvette. We had the red Camaro convertible. We had the blue Camaro convertible. We had your '65 Chevelle, and we had Mom's Trailblazer.
Yep.
And then we had the Camaro up there. And so that's why we taught Pat how to drive stick in that car around the neighborhood. And then we took it down to Reggie's and parked it in his driveway. So,
7, you brought it back right after Grandpa passed.
well, it was right before Grandpa passed because remember I was stockpiling. I picked up that 68 327 block.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
I had those Camelback heads I've been saving, those high performance heads that I've been saving forever, looking for a motor to put them on. That Tom at Performance Engineering did for me.
Yep.
And then I had that Muncie 4-speed, and you and I spent a night, went down to Tucson. Was it Tucson?
No,
Tucson.
it was the southwest end of the Phoenix by Phoenix International Raceway.
Okay. Went down there, spent the night, and went to this one junkyard the next day and picked up a new subframe because the subframe that came on the car was really tweaked.
Yeah, it was also a V6 originally, right?
No, it was a straight six-cylinder. But
Oh, that's right.
that didn't matter on the subframe because the holes are all drilled there for whether it's a 6-cylinder or a V8 motor mounts. But that thing was in the front end collision, and remember that the part of the subframe was dented in.
That's right.
And we drove down there in that '94 pickup I had with the snug top on the back of it.
Yeah, the maroon one.
Yeah. So, yeah, Hanson, I know. Wife first. Happy wife, happy life. And that's why I keep telling everybody is sit there and go, Tom, why doesn't your wife retire? And I said she realizes the fact that she's got to sit home with me all day, and that keeps her working. So as long as she wants to keep working, she realizes that and keeps working. Hey, I just want to go places, and I can't go places because she can't. So I'll work on the car.
And when she was out here,
What?
she was saying only a year left.
Oh, when she was down, when she was down there with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe she
And I
had.
was like, you need to fucking hang it up.
Your internet's locking up on you.
Shocker there.
Is this the same company you had?
Just I probably have got kids doing some.
Okay, what happened now? Oh, you're bouncing around, T-Dub. Yeah, something's going on. Is it at my end, Roy, or is it just when my son's in? T-Dub, you're locked up. Oh. Well, you were locked up.
No, I guess I'm not now that I moved
Oh,
to the TV room.
okay. Where's everybody else?
Kids are in their bedroom. And kids in the bedroom, the other one's on the couch.
Okay. Yeah, Roy, he's my oldest son.
As long as it's not this network.
Oh, now that guy can look at all the pictures.
I'll be sure to delete that app.
But I got a free trial.
Yeah, where they charge you after the trial.
If you don't cancel it.
Like I said, they charge you after the trial. Anyway.
So if you didn't notice, I got to grow the beard back so it matches my driver's license. I'm not going to play the game with TSA again.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
Yeah.
Your birth certificate's too old.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm an old guy. Come on. So then I sat there and I thought, going, I'm looking at my driver's license. Well, the driver's license has is when I had the beard that came down like this and went up like this, and then all this was gone. You know, sort of like what's the guy on X-Men,
Wolverine.
Wolverine. And I sat there and I said, "Oh shit!" And I said, "Well, I better start putting that back. At least it get as close as it can be, because then I could sit there and say, well, I lightened it, I trimmed it down because of the summer, you know, and sit there and see. Well, what does Hanson have to say? We all have to go to some work and some reports later on. Have a good day. All right, Hanson, thanks for stopping in, man. We'll see you later.
Where's Hazy and Udiz?
Hazy is in New York being a tourist,
I'm sorry.
and Dizzy, I sent him the link, so I don't know what he's doing. I really don't. So, but Hanson had to go back to the station and write reports, so looks like he's got to get his stuff done. But he's a firefighter in New Orleans.
The building caught fire. We put it out. End of report.
Oh, my report would have been simple. Engine rolled on scene, hooked up the fire hydrant, put the wet stuff on the red stuff. Fire went out, went back to the station.
Works for me.
That's what works for me too. Was that Evelyn?
Yeah, she says, tell Papa I said hi.
Well, she already said hi in the text.
You already said hi in the.
Oh, Mark M. just sat there and said Hazy went to the 9/11 memorial and walked miles, and Kate is wore out. Yeah, Mark, that's firefighting 101. Are you being able to see the chat too, T-Dub?
What was that?
I said, are you able to see the chat too?
No, I'm doing this strictly through Google Hangouts.
Oh,
My iPad doesn't like multitasking.
oh. The issue is, I'm reading this. Hold on, here's the text. They issue a special driver's license if you want to fly domestically. It goes into effect in 2002. Goes for the state's ID too. Oh, okay. Harry was just ready to go. Yeah, of course Harry's ready to go. He's being pushed around in a stroller. Come on, Mark, think about it. You're 3 years old. You're in New York. Your parents are going to cart your ass all over the place.
She was fighting off the storm earlier, Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Evelyn. Oh, you're not on speaker, are you?
Tell Papa what happened to my leg.
No, hold on.
So my shoe's going to be safe when I come and visit?
Yeah, they'll be safe. There's Evelyn's leg.
What did she do?
We don't know. X-rays were inconclusive. It's nothing bone, or so she's got to have an MRI to see if it's muscular.
Kids.
Yeah, right.
Hey, been there, done that, man.
No, at least I went off the deep end, cooked all the skin off my left hand. I did fun stuff.
Well, see all this? This is you and Pat.
Sorry.
I'm not complaining. To this day, I envision the ride to the hospital on that run and sitting there kicking myself in the butt for not driving and just telling your mother how to treat you,
Yeah. Doing 35 and a 45 for 10 miles was fun.
Well, you're a thriving pain because your left hand? Yeah, your left hand. Your left hand sitting there got 3rd-degree burns all for the most part of it, with the skin falling off.
Yep.
Yep, that was fun.
Yeah, summer narcotics. That was great.
Your summer of opioids?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hold it, wait. He's just just said what he's doing on Ian's stream. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I don't know. He's got to be. Let's see. In New York right now, it's going on 7 o'clock. So I don't think there's too much sightseeing going on in New York right now.
That's rush hour.
Yeah. We tried telling. I tried telling Hazy he's got to go to a deli though in New York.
A bodega.
No, a deli. Sat there and said,
Have a nice pastrami sandwich.
"Yeah, get a pastrami, corned beef. Yeah, get a sandwich." Mark's going to be incognito, David. I'm reading chat, Tito.
I figured.
Yeah. Mark M's going. Oh, here. You want to see this? Hold on. Here's the new clock.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. This is the new raffle going on. And along with that, in case, because everybody was complaining about the different colored arms, I'm sending black arms and I'm sending gold arms with it. So they sit there and they can, I thought white looked the best, so I did white. So I've even asked your mom. And so I went ahead and did that. But we'll see. I gotta wait for Pat to come on, or tomorrow night I gotta talk to him. Yeah. Robin picked teriyaki kebabs tomorrow for dinner.
Oh, that sounds good.
I even found where I can buy teriyaki rice too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so pineapple. I will never ever forget pineapple thanks to your lovely wife. When it comes to teriyaki or ham. Pineapple, teriyaki kebabs. Kebabs are beef and chicken, and teriyaki rice for dinner tomorrow night.
Sounds good.
But I want to talk to Pat. I was hoping he'd come on and sit there and talk to him. I ordered a whole bunch of car parts. This thing's almost going to be drivable here now.
Oh, how did the windshield turn out?
It was supposed to be delivered today. UPS Freight called me and said we will deliver on Monday at 6.
Good thing you don't have any plans.
I spent all morning in the garage, cleaning off the garage, getting it all straight so I can pull the windshield out of the body to check it. And then they call and say, well, we're going to be here between 2 and 6 on Monday. No, Roy, I didn't see the clock you made. So yeah. So needless to say, I got a clean tool bench again. But I got to pull start putting the lower air dam on the lower valence on.
Mm-hmm.
I loaded it, like I said, I loaded up a video right before I went live, probably about 3 hours before I went live. And I readjusted the front coil over. It got me about another quarter of an inch of ground clearance for the headers collector.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
Now you need to road test it and make sure you're not going to affect ride quality. You may end up lowering it again.
Yeah, I know.
Well, just avoid the 95 by downtown.
Well, there's certain roads that this car is not going to be able to drive on.
We'll have to steal some of the computer software out of the Corvette. It's got a feature will raise the front end up to 2 inches to go up steep driveways and stuff.
The new Corvette?
Yeah.
Cool. Big Pop, what's going on?
Yeah, pretty much.
We're just hanging out. We're talking about the new Corvette and my Camaro and a few other things. Hey, when you get off, you want to see the typical asshole in Wrigley Field? Google Mai Tai guy.
Mai Tai guy?
Yeah. Or get another iPad from somebody and Google it.
Okay.
Schwarberg hit a walk-off home run in a tie game with the Reds on Thursday night. And these two little boys are right there. I mean, the ball's going right into their mitt and everything else. And this Mai Tai guy jumps down in front of him and takes the ball away from him.
If I was the parent of that kid, I would have been fighting.
If I got my handgun in Wrigley Field, you know where he was going to be.
No, that's a waste of a good bullet. A guy like that, you just beat the shit out of him and throw him into the field.
But yeah, I mean, that was never the rules when I was a bleacher bum back there. When I went, I mean, I was going to games steady in 65, 66, 67, 58, and 69. And you never did. If you caught a ball and everything else, you look for a little kid there. Because the little kids only come when their parents bring them.
Yep.
We ditched school to go to ball games.
No, that's wrong. As much as I would like to keep one as a collector's item, I'd look for a kid around me and give it to him.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Papa, we saw the vet. It was released today by the 2020 vet was released today by Chevrolet. The local dealer I had that I go to has one in the showroom, and it's an awesome looking car. Mid-engine Corvette, and they said they were going to do it by 2020, and they did. Gee, too bad they can't be like. Too bad our government can't be like Chevrolet. When they say they're going to do something, they do it. And, you know.
Yeah, I was looking at it more. It looks like a Ferrari and a Camaro had a love child, and that became the Corvette.
Yeah, yeah. But the thing that kills me is you get supercar performance at $60,000. That's your base model price.
Yep.
So if you up the ante a little bit.
Oh, that's the rumors are for the upgraded motors. They've got a dual overhead cam motor.
Yeah.
That's like 750, 800 horsepower. Then they've got their rumors are working on a hybrid option that's over 1,000 horsepower with motor and electric motor, or gasoline motor and electric motor.
Are they still going to do the Z06?
I have no idea.
Big Papa don't like the steering wheel. Okay. I didn't get a head-on view of the steering wheel. All I did was see it from the side.
It's flat on top and flat on bottom. Remember your ZL1 Camaro, how it was flat on bottom? It's almost like that on top.
Well, that's cool because then you can tell where the wheels are. If the steering wheel is completely round, you don't know where the wheels are.
Oh, it's gave you a red stripe where you're dead center in the top like the race cars do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's when it's clocked at 12 o'clock, the red stripe on the steering wheel is at the 12 o'clock position.
Because rather than looking at the insignia, because I'm looking out the road when I was driving the ZL1, but where my hands were on the wheel, I can tell where the wheels were. Always. Just where my hands were on the steering wheel, I knew where the position of the wheels were.
So they still have that ZL1 at Classic Chevy.
They do? I thought they got rid of it. They sold it.
I guess it fell through.
Oh, okay.
It's if my car keeps fucking up, I've got a service engine soon light.
Yeah.
My car keeps fucking up because my AC is not working because of the service engine soon light. My temperature sensors are giving two different readings, so it thinks it's overheating and it's running the cooling fan and won't let the AC come on. That shit keeps up. I may be getting me a new car.
Yeah, it looks square. Big Papa said the steering wheel looks square.
Yes, it does. Yeah, the wife's giving me a dirty look now that I said I may be getting a new car.
Well, you might be running the company anyway, so at least you're the company.
Well, the notice should have been given out to the board of directors now. So I'm assuming I'll get a call from the supervisor tomorrow to hear all the goodies.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
They will call you? Okay.
Well, Roland will call me. Nobody else will call me on a weekend.
Okay. Tell Roland to call me.
I will do.
I'm waiting for paint to dry before I do anything else on the car. So next thing is I want to sand and buff, and then once I get it buffed, then I want to put the wheel well moldings back in, and then I want to put the lower valence air dam spoiler, whatever you want to call it, on, and then start. God, I got a ton of I got a ton of parts I could start putting into it. Oh, I was up on the shelf above the tool bench today, and there's a newer Makita behind the little 9-volt one, the case that I gave you, and you painted the case black.
Yeah.
There's a newer Makita behind that. And I don't remember ever owning a Makita because once I got rid of that 9-volt one, I went to the DeWalt.
You'll have to take a picture of it to let me see it.
All right. I'll shoot you a picture of it, but it looks in pristine condition.
It very well could have been, because I did the same thing as I actually still have it here. I had a Makita screw gun. I used it 3 times, and the bearing on the chuck went bad, so the chuck itself would wiggle or would rattle about 2 to 3 degrees in the housing.
Yeah.
So then I said, "You're fired," and I went and bought DeWalt. And I sold the batteries and the charger to a guy that worked at Chevy with me.
Okay. Big Papa says he still loves his 2017 Z06. I'm going to keep it. I thought the same thing on my Z01. I had a 2012 Z01. Every now and then you'll see me use it. The pictures of the car as the thumb. What is it they call the thumb? God, now I can't think.
Thumbnail.
Exactly. And so every now and then I use that. And I thought I was going to keep that car until I stayed in Nevada. Said no. I'm sorry, registration it's close to $800 on that car. Who's this Ben CJ? Y'all look like you can't get 2 miles within school zones. Oh God, somebody's got to do something with this guy. Where's Mark M? Okay, we got rid of him. These trolls, man, this is 2 so far, this broadcast.
They've got nothing better to do than jerk themselves off. Sit on their soapbox to make them feel special.
Yeah, well, to sit there and to go into a bunch of people who are talking cars and it says, "Oh, y'all can't get into 2 miles of a school zone." Total idiot. Total idiot. So, man, it sounds like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on at your house.
Someone's in the kitchen making noise.
Oh, okay. That probably explains it.
Yeah.
I still got to get my shot. I'll probably wait for that until next week.
Okay.
But then we'll take care of tetanus for the rest of the month.
And again, that's an iPad for your food.
Hi, Evelyn.
Eating Cheetos.
Wave hi to Papa.
Wait, I had a pop-up.
What the heck's in that bag?
Yeah.
Grapes.
Cheetos phone.
They're getting in trouble for eating food at the table or having snacks with an iDevice at the table.
Yeah. That's illegal now?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Cool.
No, they're super sour.
I'm back to put these up.
What?
So how's the young one doing?
Sleeping. She
She's
was a little shit last night. She decided, I'm going to be up, get up at 3 and, I'll stay up till like 6:30.
You got to be kidding me.
What is this?
No.
She didn't take a feeding and go right back to sleep?
No, she took food and she's like, haha, I'm not tired.
Yeah.
Guess what, Mommy? You're not working, so I'm keeping you up. So I get to take the feedings tonight since it's Friday.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, does your time start the weekend now?
Yeah, I get tonight. Chrissy's going to take care of tomorrow. And then Monday, I'm on an airplane to Sandy, Utah.
That means where they're helping you.
Oh, so you got that class to teach?
Yeah, I got that presentation. I'll be in Sandy, Utah. I land around Monday around 2:30. And then I'm there all day Tuesday. And then Wednesday morning I fly out back for DFW.
Okay. Hold on. Mark, what do you mean? Did you mention you can put her on timeout? That? Oh, that won't stop my granddaughter. No, it won't stop Evelyn. Evelyn wants her opinion to be heard. She'll make it heard. Mark said, did you mention you can put her in timeout in the chat? LOL.
Oh yeah, Papa can put you in timeout in the chat. She just smiled at me like, yeah, bring it, Papa.
Told you. I told you. I know
You don't have.
I think I know
you
my
don't.
granddaughter.
Yeah, no, you hit it. The look on her face was like, you don't have the stones.
Yeah.
No, I was happy.
And then in 2 weeks,
Exactly what you were thinking.
I was happy.
then in 3 weeks when I see her, she's going to sit there and she's going to be all lovey-dovey.
Yep, you're my favorite. I don't think she realizes she's going to see you in 3 weeks.
I got to get a beer. He doesn't realize that?
No, she doesn't realize it. Violet.
Well, chances are I'm not going to get my TSA pre-check pass by then. Still waiting
You
on,
just may.
still waiting on the rocket scientists at Illinois.
I'll look at the. Oh yeah. I wonder if you could find out that girl's schedule and just make a schedule when she's either at lunch or not there, and go down and see someone else.
I don't know. It's the thing that kills me the most is I was a government employee. I was a local government employee, and customer service on both at the government level that I was working at, and was beaten into us like there with a wooden stick and everything else. And then you walk into another government agency, and she's just sitting back. Well, I don't care. It ain't going to make no better. Whether you get what you want or not, you just, hey, I want this. This is all it's going to take. I want this, and you ain't going to go any further in here unless I get this.
Too bad you couldn't bring your security clearance paperwork in with you.
I just found that the other day too.
Did you really?
Yeah, I still have it. I still have that paperwork. I can't believe I still have that.
Wow.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. Actually, I still get a kick out of the FBI agent that came to the house to talk to me about Reggie, and the questions that this little this girl was asking. And I sat there and I said, these it tells me that the FBI agents that so far that I've ever had contact in my life have to be rocket scientists. To sit there and to think about it, you ask a question is, have you ever been with him when he's been drinking alone? Or no, do you know if he's been, if this was on Reggie, do you know if he drinks when he's alone? And then my answer to her is, well, no, I've never been with him when he's been alone.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, come on, people.
That's just a level of stupidity
Yeah,
beyond me.
yeah. Well, they ought to be toasty warm on the East Coast right now because they're in triple digits and with high humidity. So you imagine what 106, 103 there is at 90, 80, 85, 90% humidity.
Well, they've got a heat index of 120 plus.
Yeah. So
That's we're sitting right now at about 95 with about 70%.
and you're going to be shocked at this, the whole month of July, we have not gone over 108.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
And it's very low humidity. There
And you're-
are a couple of areas in the valley that might have gotten up to 110, but it's certain areas in the valley. But as a general, as the airport gives you the official temperature, 108. So, yeah, it's unbelievable. Mark, it's a trap question. Yeah, every question the FBI asked me on him. We worked at the Nevada test site, and we had a high. I can't tell you what the clearance was. But we had a high level security clearance, and every year the FBI would go around and question co-workers of a certain individual, and they would pick one individual and find out who their friends were and come and ask questions, and they just to sit there and to keep the integrity of their security clearance. And this lady, when she came to my house asking about my best friend Reggie, was just a total hoot. And I was just having fun. She got so pissed at me, she got up and walked out of my house. And I said, okay, cool. So
I would have had fun with that.
see, here it is at 4:21 in the afternoon in Las Vegas. In the middle of July, right at our hot time of the year, or hot time of the day, and we're only 100 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's mild for July.
yeah. Usually we're in the teens. I mean, usually we're bouncing off 115, 114, 112. Tells
So
me
at
that,
least you
gives me an idea that winter's going to be real freaky around here.
yeah.
So
It's global warming.
so your Monday, you're in Sandy. When do you come back?
Wednesday morning. I land back in Dallas, I think between noon and 2. I don't remember exactly.
So there's no airport in Sandy. You land in Salt Lake and then you drive
Yep. Taking a Lyft or an Uber.
an Uber.
Yep.
Oh man. Tina, hello everyone. Just popped in to say hi. Out with family. You dizzy is in for 2 tickets. Oh, okay. We'll do that again. Hi, Tina. We'll do this again. Hold on. Let's sit there and hold it up right. All right. Park raffle is officially started. Okay. It's $5 a raffle ticket. You get the clock. You get your choice of gold clock hands or black clock hands will come. It's going to run for a month because in the second week of August, I will be gone. And we'll run it until Friday, the 23rd of August. And
Yeah, it looks like it.
that'll be it. So if you, thanks, Mark, for putting it up. So if you want in, there it is. Mark, you put it up.
Huh? So her boobs look like she's pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's going pretty.
I just had to type in, hey, Tina. That's you, Dizzy's better half.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all talking about you, Dizzy's birthday party on the 28th. They're all trying to talk me into doing a 70th birthday party next year. So,
I need an excuse to head down to Vegas.
well, bring the whole family.
Oh, I would get shot by your wife or my in-laws if I didn't.
Okay. Are you on an earpiece?
Yes, I am.
But you?
Yep.
Okay. I just realized the fact is that Evelyn is named after your mother not once, but twice.
Because what?
Not once, but twice.
She is what?
Her name is Evelyn Marie Noble. Okay.
Mhm.
Mom's confirmation name is Marie.
Yep.
And I didn't realize that until I'm going through a whole bunch of crap. Sitting there doing it. So, but yeah, see, look at David Collins goes, I'll be there, Tom. I mentioned that I do my 70th birthday party sit there and do Vegas. Yeah, it'd be Vegas. I ain't going. Why should I leave my home state to throw my own birthday party? And and I definitely will not be going back to the state of Illinois ever again. All right, Tina, you too. Say hi to Dizzy. Tell him we'll see him tomorrow. But yeah, so probably when my son gets here, he's gonna be here for over Christmas. So I have both my boys here, and we'll see what we're gonna put together, and then we'll talk about a 70 birthday party, and then we'll see what we can do. But yeah, it'll be interesting. How many people do you think my house can hold? The house can hold, you know, for a party.
Before the cops show up?
Huh?
Before the cops show up?
Yeah, before we pay the cops off.
We get away with 100.
In my house?
I've seen smaller house parties with more than that.
Oh, well, I don't want to be asshole to elbow. I'm an old guy here.
Well, you have a Bracken front yard.
Yeah.
You have a pool table upstairs.
Yeah. I have a dart game upstairs. I have a video poker machine upstairs. I have an asteroid machine. I'm trying to find somebody to fix it. Nobody will email me back. Yeah, I got all that, but I also got neighbors I like, and you know, to keep good rapport with.
Oh, I've pissed off all your neighbors. They don't like me.
So do you think having it in May? So let's see. May 2nd this year was on a Thursday. So May 2nd next year will be a Friday.
Is next year leap year? Then it jumps 2 days.
Is it a leap year next year? I don't know.
Neither do I.
Okay, hold on. Thank God for the cell phones. All the time I kept saying it's just a frickin' phone.
Oh, excuse me.
It has to be because May 2nd's on a Saturday.
Yep, leap year then.
Hold on, I'm scrolling again. What's February? Yep, 29 days. Oh, it's Saturday night at the Noble House. Oh, God. Put the Kenwoods to the paces one more time.
Hey, sure, why not?
Oh, look at these guys in the... Hold on, wait. I'm going to stay in Vegas. Mark Collins says, and Mark says, looks better, David, LOL. And then David says, go ahead and pay the cops off and invite them. Invite half the fire department. Well, the fire department I work for, David, was in Henderson, and that's 25 miles to the east. I am on the west end of Clark County. Okay, the Mark M says, well, there goes the fireworks, and perfect. May's good. I'll come in on Thursday. Well, it's a leap year, and my son just realized it'd be Saturday. So we'll talk about this at Christmas time over the holidays and see, and definitely have to talk to my wife about it.
I'll give Jason a call and see what we can do to keep the black and whites out of the neighborhood.
So realistically, how many people think you can be in this house?
Comfortably, you could probably do 20, 30. That's including filling up the backyard and all the community spaces in the house.
Yeah, and that's seeing that we have a nice May and not really overheated and everything else. Okay.
Yeah, as long as it's not a May where you go right from spring into, oh my God, it's 300 Kelvin out.
Yeah. All right, here we go. It's May, and we're gonna show you what 110 looks like. All right, David, what does 30 mean?
It feels like 10 minutes ago that I was single and it was just fantasy.
You have the patio. David already knows. David's watched a lot of my videos. He knows the patio.
I'm excited about having a just child and outfits. He's so much less stressed than I am.
Yeah, remember the old guitar I had?
Life just keeps throwing us curveballs.
C-Dub,
Yeah.
the last I played it was about 18 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it to you, Dizzy, to give the Hazy Days.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So not this Saturday it's 1:30 my time, so it'll be 12:30. Oh, 2:30 your time.
3:30.
3:30 your time is you Dizzy's show, but not this Saturday, but next Saturday, which would be the 27th. Yeah, the 27th. You Dizzy's going to open it up on live on, or Hazy's going to open it up live on your Dizzy show. God, I can't talk.
Okay.
See, David Collins knows my neighborhood all the way. He asked, will the neighbor loan out the pool? Joanne's a single lady my age, and if I go over and sweet talk her and ask her, she probably will. But if I send C-Dub over there, she'll probably slam the door in his face because I think he's pissed her off.
Oh, no, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I pissed her off.
Wasn't that when we were quitting smoking? You went over and yelled at her and Artie for giving Mom cigarettes?
That was pretty much it, and I didn't hold back.
Okay.
I did apologize, but she just said, yep, whatever.
Well, that's your typical. Never mind. I ain't going to say it on live on this.
No, bless her heart for, yeah, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Next topic.
David, it doesn't stop you jumping over the fence, and she'll sit there and start beating you with a broom or something. Then you better be able to jump back over, and then she's going to come over and yell at me. But she's originally from New Jersey. So you can imagine the accent.
Move her up a little bit.
No, she's fine for now.
Holy smokes, we got 30 minutes to go, and Pat hasn't even made his entrance yet.
Oh, wow. Text him, give him a hard time.
Nah, leave him alone. But he was having fun with Dexter this week. Was it this week? Dexter was peeing blood.
On my phone.
Oh, wow, that's not good.
No. And that guy's so small and cute, it's unbelievable. So
Yeah, we keep going back and forth on whether we're going to bring Violet out with us.
Bring her with us.
oh, wait a minute here. No. You and I are going to have a long conversation before you bring that hellion out.
You want to deny that cute puppy right there? She's not going to get much bigger than that.
Nothing's sacred in my house. She'll have everything chewed up.
Oh, no, she's good about the chewing now.
Oh, yeah? Just
Yeah,
the things?
no, she knows better about the chewing. It's trying to get her off the furniture. That's the battle.
Oh, no dogs on furniture here.
But she doesn't shed.
I don't care. No dogs on furniture. Was that Christy?
Yeah. What's so funny?
I'm making sure I'm all trained, right?
No.
You don't, I'm still an open mic. You don't want to go into detail.
Well, she goes, why are you squeezing your tits?
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Why don't you mute yourself for a while?
No, I warned her.
No. Who said that?
Everyone said that to Chrissy. She just finished pumping and went into the other room to put all the stuff away, and she was making sure that it was
Dry?
dry. And then Evelyn walked up and was, "Why are you?"
No. Okay. Let's see. Nobody's commented in the text on that yet, so it's all good. Everybody's probably sitting there going,
Yeah, right. Hey, I warned her. There's an open mic.
yeah. Okay. You know, since Glazier's closed, I can't find Dick's Italian Beef anymore.
Really?
Yeah. Pat found it one time on the internet, and I can't find it.
I'll have to Google it. Maybe Amazon. I'll have it.
But then you sit there and pay for a $10 tub of it, and to get it here because it's frozen, it costs you $50.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't.
I'm just gonna have to perfect my recipe and make it myself.
Right. Oh, I was so pissed when I flew through to Allentown back in June.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure that I stopped through O'Hare both times. So I get off the plane in O'Hare. It was like I didn't eat breakfast. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gorging myself on Chicago hot dogs or a big Italian beef. I get to the line. It's around the corner to the hot dog stand that's near my gate.
In the terminal?
In the terminal. The line was it was like I would have missed my plane if I waited in that line.
Damn.
Oh, I was so pissed. And that was coming and going.
No, I would.
That Chicago hot dog place that's by Mary and Colleyville.
Yeah. Well,
There's stores already.
there's one downtown Grapevine that we go to every time we're there.
I have yet to go to that one.
Oh, that's good. I've had dogs and Italian beef out of that place, and it's good. It's good. Your mom keeps sitting here going, what was it, yesterday? I go, what do you want to do for lunch? She goes, I don't know. What do you want to do for lunch? She goes, let's go to Firehouse Subs. And I go, okay. And I go, well, Burger King's doing tacos. Do you want to do that? Well, yeah, we can do that. And I go, oh, well, hold on. I said, we did tacos last Saturday for dinner. We did nachos Tuesday. You want to do tacos again on Thursday? And she goes, okay. And then she's sitting there going, and then she comes to, what is it, McAllister's Deli by you?
Yeah.
Yeah. She says, I want a McAllister's here. I want to go there. That's where I want to go for. I go, okay, buy the plane tickets. Let's go. I love spending $1,000 to go get deli.
Yeah.
Grapevine, Texas. Stop, see the grandkids, sit there and eat lunch, say hi, get on the plane and come back. All right, let's go.
What is it? You got Farmer Boys down by Findlay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but she's not too keen on burgers or beef anymore.
They do normal sandwiches at Farmer Boys.
Yeah, well, we'll have to take her there and see what she says. I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
to her, she is hooked on McAllister's. I can see our September visit, dinner, lunch, if they serve breakfast, being at McAllister's.
Okay.
I can see that.
Was it Jack in a Box sells mini tacos out here now? They're trying it out in the Texas market.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. They literally taste like the ones you can go to the grocery store and cook in your oven.
So what do? They go to Old Jose or whatever his name is and sit there, the yellow box with the brown lettering or the black lettering, buy those, deep fry those, and sit there. Here you go. Oh,
Yeah.
$8.
You get like 20 of them for $5 out here.
25.
25 for $5.
Oh. Mark M is in Texas, and he goes, ha, I can go a mile down the street and get McAllister's.
Oh. Boo-hoo, I gotta go too.
What? What was the boo-hoo for?
Oh, I only have to go 2 miles to
Oh.
McAllister's.
Yeah. We have one, David Collins just said, we have one in Winston right here. Oh. I'm looking above your head at the girls that are above your head. The picture.
Boy! Hello!
Yeah.
I'm here now. I'm going to thank you.
Your mom went down and visited your grandmother.
How did that go?
She had me print a picture of Evelyn and Emily both holding the baby and feeding her and take to her.
Oh, wow.
And so I did, and your mom, she's so probably in dementia right now that She probably right here now looking at that picture doesn't realize her daughter's down there. So I'll leave it at that.
Good for her. Well, I mean, it's unfortunate, but
Well, just letting you know.
we can go into more detail when we're not live
Yeah.
to the world.
Yeah, of course. I will. I mean, next time we talk, we can go. Oh, look at you're heavy on this side. You're light on that side. I'm looking at this. What the hell?
It's the lighting.
Okay. Yeah, when I sat there and I realized I did my driver's license, and I go, oh God, they're gonna look at my face with all clean shaven. I haven't had that beard in what? I did that what? Had that look in what? Almost 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting there going, okay, well, excuse me, better grow it back because they're going to be on your butt like.
Oh, what is it? My driver's license picture. I've gained 30 pounds since I took that,
Yeah,
and they didn't say anything to me. Although I think I came at the right time because that girl wanted to go to lunch, and I was preventing her from going to lunch.
yeah. Well, there we go. A local government employee, you pissed off, and she sat there and took offense to it.
You know how you really get her? Wear a Make America Great Again hat when you go back.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah, when you go back, wear a MAGA hat.
When I go back where?
To TSA for your interview thing.
Oh. No, it's just It's just, you know, when you've been through it and everything else, and we're ex-federal government employee and an ex-local government employee, and you go through it all and everything else, and you hold on yards, and you sit there and you just cringe when you look at people like that. I mean, probably 15 years ago, I would reach over and want to grab them and just knock the living dog shit out of them, but now I guess I'm older and dumber or older and smarter, and I just don't want to do that anymore. I look at, and then I verbally want to assault them going, oh, gee, you know. And the funny thing about it is we got back here and I pulled up the birth certificate. I scanned in and everything else. And your mom was able to read it quite well because the light sits there and does a heck of a lot of reflection. And she just sat there and goes, that. I go, on the drive home, I told your mom, I sat there, I said, hey, that birth certificate got me the top security clearance that you could ever get in the United States federal government. Got me in the United States Air Force. Got me, and I just started rattling off. I mean, the job at the city of Henderson firefighter. I mean, just started rattling off all this shit and what that non-readable birth certificate got. And she just sat there and she goes, oh, I can't believe it. And I said, yeah. So let's see what's going on in the chat. You need to stand too close to your. No, we're going to break. Now, Mark, we're growing a beard here. Jaffa, what's going on? Heck, they make you sit until you get back from lunch, right? No. I don't go anywhere near lunchtime, anywhere near break time. I was a federal employee. I was a local government employee. I know their ins and outs. So, yeah.
I'm renting this one out.
Wonder where Pat is. Now I'm going to
Okay.
see if we can do 15 minutes. Hazy days. How do you like New York?
Well, the men are men and the sheep run scared.
Yeah, well, Hazy's in the chat, Tita.
Look
Giant
out now.
link. Come on, we're only on for about 15 more minutes. Join the party, dude. Oh, tomorrow is the 50th anniversary of the landing on the moon.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, put your life on the line for the country, but don't put up with. Yeah, I like that. Okay, all right. Yeah, I am a veteran. He's resting up. Walked his ass off today. Well, I was trying to text Pat. Okay, this is going to go to you and him both.
Oh, I just asked Emily to go get my phone for me.
The hospital again? Okay, that's how he tells you back.
All right. Hazy.
Thank you, beautiful.
Hazy, come on for 15 minutes. I want to hear about your New York adventure. K8, okay, through Hazy. I think Kate is struggling for the walking. That's it. The amount of walking that's going on, because you're going to do a lot of walking. Because believe it or not, it's easier to walk than it is to take a cab, and it's cheaper to walk than it is to take a cab.
Oh, there's trouble.
Yo,
Hazy, what's going on, bro?
I'm in the house.
Okay.
I'll do a quick weather report from Jersey City. Damn hot.
Well, it's hot. I was going to tell you it's hot and humid. You're hot. You're actually hotter than me.
There's a heat wave. The humidity is like, I can taste it. It's like chicken soup.
Yeah. It's hot and it's humid.
It's real hot.
Yeah. And the beer you're drinking right there, watch the can sweat.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just took out the fridge, but Kate is really struggling. Like, she walked quite far today, and she can't really do it. We only managed to do one thing, then we had to come back home. I'm not sure how we're going to cope for the rest of the week, but we're probably going to have to get Ubers and stuff because she just can't walk in this heat. You know, it's just too much.
I can understand it if you're not used to it. It's like coming out.
I mean, I can deal with it. Jack's pretty good with it. Harry was okay, to be honest, although he was being pushed in a stroller.
Well, Harry, come on, push me. Let's go.
Yeah. Although it was very hot for him, he slept and he was zonked out, you know. But Kate's really, really struggling. So we only managed to do one thing today. We went to the 9/11 memorial, which was good, you know. It was an eye opener and seen some pretty incredible stuff.
I knew Goober, I'm coming.
We had a little walk around New York. It was just too hot for everybody, you know.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be that way all weekend, so you're going to have to sit there and come up with plan B.
And I have to try and figure something out. I know, because we can't be stuck, you know. Can't be stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll figure something out. I always do, you know.
Yeah, like it. You always do.
But it was incredible because it's like a mile walk from where we are to the Hudson River, and we're literally right opposite the skyline of New York, you know.
Yeah.
So we walked down, and as we've come around the corner, and I've seen it. Well, I filmed it. I've done a little vlog. I got a lot of editing to do. But as I've walked, and it's just there, it was a surreal moment, you know. It was like being in the TV. It was literally like being in the TV.
All of you and everything else, and you were there.
Yeah, because there's a train 2 blocks up from us, a PATH train that takes us straight into Manhattan and brings us out by the World Trade Center. But I didn't want our first experience of New York coming out of a hole in the ground and being in it, you know. I wanted to approach it looking at it. So I decided to take the boat across, which was the best thing to do, you know. And it was incredible. Getting on the boat, me and Jack stood at the front, and it's pretty fast as well, the boat. And we just steamed towards New York. It was unbelievable.
That's cool.
I've got no chat, so I do apologise if anybody's saying anything to me. I've got no chat.
Okay. Every time we go to Chicago, we always take the river taxi to get to Aged Pier. And you can Google that and you can see what we're talking about, but that is just a cool ride to do it.
Yeah. But I'm going to have to try and figure out the subway system.
In the city, overwhelmed with walking, and welcome to the heat wave.
Yeah. I mean, it's like real hot. Like me and Jack just went to Target to get some supplies. We got some food and stuff, and in the cars it's fine. Like we got an Uber there and back. But as soon as you open the car door, it is literally like opening an oven door.
Yeah.
And the heat just boom hits you straight in the face, you know.
And it's all up and down. And last night when I watched the news, it's all up and down the East Coast for the next couple of days.
Yeah. This is what I fear. I fear it's going to be really hot for a couple of days, and then we're going to have a lot of rain, I think, to clear it up, you know?
I don't think they're going to get rain. They haven't mentioned any rain in the forecast, but yeah, it's
No.
you got to.
But look at this behind me. It's like, this is proper America, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm living in America, like proper in America. I haven't put myself in a tourist spot. I'm literally in a residential area, like living it proper, which is what I wanted to do. I didn't want to stay in a tourist spot. I wanted to feel what America was actually like, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've picked the perfect spot.
Okay. Well, as long as you're happy and comfortable and your family's safe, that's good.
Yeah. Oh, it's cool. I mean, we got here about 9 o'clock last night, and I walked about 5 blocks down to get some food. You know, I mean, there's some homeless people and there's this and that. You know, it's just like it's like being at home, to be honest. You know, there's rough parts of everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know what the first thing was? The first food we had was McDonald's. Can you believe that?
Uh-oh. Look at my new granddaughter's on.
Oh my God, it's a tiny little baby.
Let's get you some numbs.
How old is she? She's only a couple of weeks, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, she'll be 3 weeks Wednesday.
Brand spanking new.
I still got a Harry that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey,
What did you name her?
Got a kick out of Harry that night or that morning for you.
I got you.
You what?
Still got a kick out of Harry. Laying in bed.
Oh yeah, Harry's great. Harry's great. The guitar should be at Disney's today, is that right?
No. It'll be there Monday. Right now, your guitar is in Ohio, on its way to Ohio.
Ohio, or is it? They've had a delay, have they?
Well, you know, FedEx trying to do what they need to do it, but it's right now it's going from Missouri to Ohio.
I would love to have a guitar with me right now, sitting in this backyard with this around me. I mean, if I'm not inspired to write a song about America, where I'm living now, where I am now, then I don't think I'll ever write one about America. I am literally like, it's like I feel like I'm in the set of what's that film? West Side Story. West Side Story. I swear to God, I just feel like I'm in the movie. It's unbelievable.
David Collins said rain later on in the week. Mark
Okay.
laughing at you, or LOL.
Yeah. If it rained now, I would sit here and just get wet.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Back in the hot and humid, if it rained, you don't dodge out of the rain. You just walk. I mean, hell, I'm already wet. And David Collins is laughing. Your first meal in America is McDonald's.
I know. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
And I just had a plain old Big Mac meal, but I went large, and the fries, you guys, a large fries is ridiculous. Like, and the large drink is just ridiculous. Your fries, oh my God. We could have shared a large fries between the three of us.
Yeah.
You know, it
I
was
just
just,
told you that.
yeah, ridiculous. Like, our large fries are nowhere near. Like, our large fries, probably half the size of your large fries.
Thus
And
explaining the obesity problem in America.
they tasted different too. I think you guys use different potatoes.
It's all the crap we put in our food.
Yeah, and your Fanta was a different color as well. It was like a vibrant, bright orange, and it was nice.
Hazy, look how the clock turned out.
Why are you going to show that?
Nice.
Why can't I do that?
That's really nice.
So we started the raffle on that, and we're gonna go for a month. So we'll
Oh,
see.
is that being raffled?
Huh?
Is it be? You have to send me the link and I can get involved.
Okay. Well, don't get involved here. You got a month, man.
Sorry?
Enjoy the U.S. Don't worry about the clock. You got a month.
Yeah, but I'll do it when I get home probably.
David Collins just said, "Yeah, 2 people can share the fries."
Jesus,
And then
I know.
he says, "Yeah, we use grease."
I'm struggling to hear you.
You ready to shop right a little bit?
Hey, Daddy's having a hard time hearing you.
Hazy, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. David Collins sat there and said, "Yeah, 2 people can share the fries." And then the next line is, "We use grease."
Stay still and I can get it going.
We in Greece.
We use grease. Cooking the French fries.
He says they cook
Oh,
the French
right.
fries in Greece.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Lost in translation for a second.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure glad you're having a good time. Too bad about the heat and the heat and the humidity.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we knew she was going to struggle with the walking. It's just this heat have just made it a million times worse for her.
Yeah.
But we'll do what we got. We'll do what we can.
So I guess you got to struggle drinking cold beer versus warm beer.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard life.
I know. Everybody's got to give up a little bit of something.
Yes, and I mean, I got some pizza in the oven now and some hot dogs. That's one thing I did do today was have a hot dog from New York. The first hot dog stand I've seen. We all had a hot dog.
Was it Nathan's?
No.
A true New York hot dog is Nathan's Hot Dogs.
It was the first hot dog stand we seen on the corner. And I think he ripped me off because he charged me $5 a hot dog and they were tiny.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah. Cost me $15 for 3 little hot dogs.
It's unbelievable.
I was expecting it to be like $2 a hot dog,
Yeah. Well, you saying little hot dogs?
Yeah, the little ones.
And
I
you're-
ate it in 3 bites.
And you're a big guy and you got big hands, so you're talking something like this?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, little. But I mean, they got to make their money standing on the corner in the heat. So
David Collins sitting there going, "Light beer in a can. Gotta love it."
yeah, proper redneck style.
Yeah. Well, hey, I don't drink beer out of a can if I can avoid it. I like the bottle, man. I'm a bottle fed baby.
I prefer the bottle. I mean, it's always better to drink from glass.
Mark M just said, "Welcome to the big city."
Who said that?
Mark M.
Yeah, and listen, it is a big city. Those buildings are unbelievable. Like, seriously, I literally almost strained my neck. It's just the size, the magnitude of the place. And we haven't even scratched the surface. It's humongous.
Yeah. And this is just your first day. And you got, what, 6 more days to go?
Yeah, we'll be leaving New York on Thursday. And to be honest, driving is, I'm not too sure. I mean, I've booked a car. I've got to pick the car up Thursday. I've got to do it. But I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest, because the drivers around here, they're so aggressive. I mean, if I was on my own, it'd be okay. But I got my family with me,
They're very aggressive. You're the most aggressive driver you're going to have to come across is right there.
Yeah, and the road's a little bit, it's not marked out very good.
Yeah.
But I just got to bite the bullet and get on with it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
As soon as I get out of New York, it should be okay until I hit Worcester. So I think it'll be the same then, a little bit aggressive again.
Once you get up to Worcester, it's going to be a little different. Once you get out of New York, you're going to realize the difference. You're in one of the biggest cities in the United States. Once you get out of it, you're going to realize it. Okay, that it's different. And once you get up towards Worcester, it's going to be different. So.
Did you hear the siren then?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm proper in the hood. I love it.
Well, that's welcome to New York.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it any other way. Seriously, this is exactly what I wanted.
David Collins says, "Welcome to America. I do the cans." And then next item, he says, "The smile on my face is a mile wide."
Nice. Listen, the smile in my hat is even longer. It's even bigger. But I'm so so grateful for everything everybody have done to help me get here. I could never repay you. You know, it's unbelievable, the generosity of everybody and getting involved in my raffles and people donating like Mark M, yourself. You know, it's just, you know, there's a few standout people, but as far as I'm concerned, everybody that got involved in raffles and anything I had, you know, that I was doing to fund this, you're all just amazing. Seriously, like amazing. And if it wasn't for YouTube, this definitely wouldn't have been possible. I seriously couldn't have done it, you know?
Hey, well, my main point is, as long as you and your family are having a good time, that's awesome.
Yeah, you will. And
That's a big one.
and the fact you've given me a guitar is just blow my mind. Like, seriously, like, money is money. So when people like donate money, it's amazing, you know. But for me, a guitar, it's got like, personally for me, a guitar's got like soul, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Each guitar has got his own life and things have been strummed on it. Like my guitars, I've written songs, like meaningful songs on my guitars. So I feel certain guitars have got a bit more soul because they've created something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the fact you've given me your guitar is just, seriously, it's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I feel like you've given me, it's like, I don't know. I don't know, because my guitars are part of me, you know?
Yeah, I understand. All guitars are a part of the individual who plays it.
Yeah.
And
so it's just mind blowing. It's just mind blowing. You know, we're not taking anything away from anybody else that have donated or helped me, but just because I did want to buy a guitar in America if I could, you know. But you know, I probably wasn't going to do it. Although I am going to go to a music shop and I'm going to play a couple of guitars and.
You've got to.
Yeah.
You know, got to do that. I mean,
I'm thinking of making a video going into a music shop and just playing one of my songs with a nice guitar. I'll pick a nice guitar that, you know, and just play it and sing it loud in the shop and just see what people do.
Have Kate video it and then.
I will. I'll set up my camera and just sit there and do it.
You Dizzy just chimed in. Dizzy, get on.
Oh no, now we're in trouble.
Yeah, he sat there and he says Hazy's getting all moist, but Dizzy ain't gonna get on here. Come on, Dizzy. I'm extending it. I usually do 2 hours. Come on. We got Hazy live from New York. He's gonna need to get another beer here soon.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Well,
and I'm gonna.
While you do that, I'm doing that.
Nice. And I'm gonna go in and cool off slightly.
Well, I can't take my camera with me.
Whoa. All right. Oh, you. Look where we're staying. Look at our place.
Nice.
Great. Really nice.
Not bad at all.
And there was already beers in the fridge. That's what I'm drinking.
Nice.
So.
Only it's Miller Lite though.
Yeah, that's all right. I gotta watch my figure. I got the body of a god. It's just Buddha.
Mark M wants to know if you got
Is he
how,
coming on? What?
Mark M wants to know how the baby's sleeping.
Intermittently
slept
at
great.
best.
What?
He's still awake. It's like it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Like our time, our body clock time. So Harry have done unbelievable. On the plane, he was.
All I hear is wham,
I
wham,
mean,
wham.
that's because your ears are too close to your mouth.
Listen, I'm going to say this. Welcome to Tom's show, Hazy Days from America Words. And stop whining. You know, you're here. It's about walking in New York or footing the bill for a taxi.
I didn't hear any of that because I think I'm going from.
Well, let me say this. Don't be a wussy. You'll be able to drive. And I think you already paid for the car, so you can't back out now.
Well, I haven't actually paid for it yet. Listen, I haven't actually. I can wuss out. I haven't actually paid for the car. It's booked. I got to pay the day I go to get it. I have paid $70 odd for the premium insurance, which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need.
Yes, you're
You know?
probably going to need
Listen,
it's
I've taken.
Listen, it's not like that. It's not like that everywhere. And if you look at the map of New York, it's set up as grids, so you can find your way right out of there. And once you get on the highway, you're fine, dude. You know,
Yeah,
don't be
I know.
scared. Yeah.
Listen,
be
it is
fine.
what it is, and I always throw myself in the deep end, and I always swim. So, you know.
Well, listen, it looks like that house behind you is Bill Cosby's, so be careful. Don't let them give you a roofie.
No, Bill Cosby's in Philadelphia. He's in New York.
I
Busy,
know, boy, Jesus.
busy. The package ain't going to be delivered till Monday.
Yeah, I know. Well, they told me Tuesday,
I
but
just,
I wasn't telling him. He asked me, and I said I'm not following the tracking.
you know, I
I
checked.
said it's not my package. I'm not following it.
Listen, Tom. Do you know what he said to me? He said I can't have it until his Saturday show. He wants me to open it on his Saturday show.
I suggested that to him, Hazy.
What?
He said to me, "No, we're gonna do it on my main event." I said, "Oh yeah, then I won't give it to you." I said, "We'll see about that."
He's holding it. Tom, he's holding it hostage. How bad is that? Shit.
You're gonna open that here live on my couch on the Saturday show with Drive Shaft Drew on one side, you on the other, fucking some bitch on the main event Saturday show.
I can't. Listen, it will be the main event because I will be on it. Like I keep telling you. Like Ian's show is the main event earlier because I was on it. Tom's is the main event now because I'm on it. Yours will be the main event.
So before
Yeah.
you on it, mine wasn't the main event. You're just sitting back smiling.
Roll the windows down.
I'm
to
just soaking it
just
all
don't,
in.
Hazy, just don't roll the windows down to ask for directions, Mark said. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. Listen, I
And
just
listen, another thing is don't stop on the freeway. If you have to stop, go to a rest area where other people are there to, you know what I mean? Don't pull off on the side of the road.
Monica,
Yeah.
Hello, Monica.
Hello, Monica.
Dizzy.
Why is that? Is there like a highway? Is there highway pirates?
Yes,
Cool.
yes.
all right, I'm presenting myself.
Look at my new clock.
No, this one's definitely mine.
No, that one's mine.
Okay.
At least across the room. Well, you can sit on that side of the couch. There's plenty of room here. I got a couch over there now, 2 seats over there, the big comfy couch here. Plenty of room.
Who said that?
Yes. Listen, I was sitting here with Drive Shaft Drew because right now he's watching in the background, and I told him I wasn't going to say it, but I did say it. Ha ha, Papa. You were talking about having people at your house, Tom.
Yeah.
Listen, you may want to sit back in that chair and think about this for a minute, because look at us. Can you imagine us all meeting at your house? You will be thrown out of the neighborhood the next day. They were like, I don't know who this guy thinks he is, but we ain't having it. I'll sit down there with a trailer with the fire bike, blazing sirens, freaking the John Deere loud as frig.
Actually, Dizzy, I'm the oldest neighbor in this neighborhood who's been here the longest. And the only thing I'm worried about is I got to hide all my handguns and rifles. And then I'm comfortable with all you guys coming here.
Oh, whatever, Monica.
What's Monica saying?
Oh, love Mark M. He knows how to greet a woman with kisses. Whatever.
What have Mark M done? Mark and Monica have got a little thing going on, I think.
I thought.
Well,
it was Dizzy.
I'm saying Mark and Monica. I think it's Mark. You know, the little smooth talker. I see his emojis, his lips, and all that. I mean, I can't see it now, but I imagine. I got no chat, but let me just imagine. Mark have put a load of red lips.
Yes.
I know him. I know him too well.
And she put a whole bunch of green hearts.
So, Hazy, what's on the schedule for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I think tomorrow we're going to do the Statue of Liberty. Because I wanted to do that today. I wanted to do the 9/11 and Statue of Liberty, but Kate just couldn't do it, you know?
Yeah.
So I know the Statue of Liberty is not going to take a lot of time, because we're on the side of Liberty State Park, which is only like a mile that way. So we can probably walk or maybe get an Uber there, and then Ellis Island we can get to on boat, and there's a boat then that goes from Ellis Island over to Statue of Liberty. So that'll take a couple of hours, and then maybe.
Sorry, I'm laughing at what Monica wrote. Say it,
What did she write?
Go ahead, say it, Diz.
What?
Yeah.
He says, you know I love you, sexy ass hot piece of meat, you.
Oh, thank you. Was she talking to me?
No, she's talking to me.
No, she said sexy ass, not bony ass. I got a feeling I'm eating alive here.
Shit, there's Daddy Drew right there. I like to wait and watch for the smile on your face, Dizzy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm going to do some editing tonight, maybe get a video out.
Well, that would be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole world's waiting.
I mean, it's real tough. It's real tough traveling with a family and trying to make a video at the same time. You know, it's just really tough.
But listen, welcome to Hollywood. You got to please your fans. I mean, everybody's
Listen,
waiting.
it's all right for you being driven around by Tina, but when I'm the one driving and carrying and doing, you just sit back and relax and just press fucking record. You know? Shit just happens round you. We just film it.
Yo, man, life's what you make it, brother. Life's a movie. You got to fucking record it.
Yep.
You know, life itself's a movie. You record it. Look at how. Listen. 49.50, Hazy.
Ooh, I can't wait till you get to 5,000 so I can unsubscribe. I'm gonna get Kate to unsubscribe. I'm gonna get Jack to unsubscribe. Nathan, Natasha.
It was nice seeing you there too, Monica. I seen her live. We were on the panel together at E-Waste Mike's show. It was funny, but he was very mean to her. Like he kept kicking her off the show for I didn't see any good reason. And like he would take her wrench away, give it back. Take her wrench away, give it. It was.
Oh, I think that's called flirting.
Yeah. But it was funny. She was at work, not doing nothing.
Nice.
And then I think she broke the copy machine. Right, Monica? Didn't you break the copy machine?
Listen, I called Dizzy at 20 to 7 this morning to ask him how to use a coffee machine. I didn't know what to do. The coffee machine, there was a big tub of coffee and everything, and I didn't know whether I had to put the water or the coffee or what buttons to press. And then I started calling him. And then panicked, thinking, oh, shit, what am I doing? And I hung up because I thought that he was the same as the UK time, which was retarded because they're like ahead. I was still half asleep, and I was like, oh, shit, what am I doing? So I hung up quick.
Same time, Hazy.
And then he called me back, and he's like, what's up? And I explained everything, and by then I'd figured out, well, to be honest, I watched a YouTube video.
He had to YouTube it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know the ratio to water and spoonfuls of coffee, and, you know.
Fill the pot up in 3 scoops and let's go.
Monica, I
Yeah,
know
well,
what
I'm
happened.
used to just getting a mug, getting a scoop of coffee in the mug, water, milk, stir it, and drink, you know.
Yeah.
That's instant coffee.
Yeah, that's instant coffee. I want it instantly, you know. It's perfect.
No, Monica, I don't know if he's in it, but I am. I got some tickets in it. I made sure of it because I'm going to win the other clock. I'm going to have them both.
I'm not in it yet, but I will figure it out.
You're going to have them both, Dizzy?
Both clocks.
I'm still waiting for an e-check to clear on PayPal. It's just, how long do e-checks take to clear on PayPal?
5 to 10 days.
Yeah, 'cause it's been a long time. It's
I had one fail.
For me, it was the last one when I got an e-check on the last clock I did was 5 to 10 days, Hazy.
yeah.
So
So I know I had one fail. I had one fail before when Frank Falone bought. What did he buy? He bought us an album, and then he sent the money to Dizzy for me.
okay.
Like he actually sent cash. You know?
The same Monica, the same person that sent Hazy one, sent me one, and the same thing happened to both of us.
Hey, my son's going to listen to your album in 3
Sounds
weeks.
like someone's racing.
In 3 weeks, his son's going to listen to your album.
Who?
His son.
My oldest boy is going to listen to your album in 3 weeks because I'm headed to Dallas.
Well, he can
Oh,
just
cool.
listen to it now for free on Hazy's channel. All original songs. It's all there.
Yeah. Or you can go on Spotify or iTunes, and you know.
It took about a week. Monica says someone sent me an e-check once, and it took about a week. Our banks can go 10 days for funding on checks.
Yeah, I don't know why they send e-checks.
Hazy, I keep looking at that background and I keep flashing back to West Side Story. You
Yeah,
are
listen. When we got here last night, it was dark. So when I looked out the back door, 'cause it's like a glass door, it was pitch black. I couldn't see nothing. So I woke up this morning, and when I pulled the curtain back and seeing that, I was like, I had the biggest smile. I was like, yes, I'm in America. You know,
Yeah.
like it couldn't have been a better backdrop for me. It was unbelievable.
All right, I got a question. What's Jack thinking about all this?
Jack is like, he's mind blown. He's mind. He said to me this morning. He said, "You know what, Dad?" He said, "We used to dream about America." He said, He said to me, "I always thought that when I was older, maybe I'd get to America." But he said, "But you've done it. You've got us here."
Yeah.
You know.
Fucking right.
And I said I would do it, and I done it. I mean,
It shows
with-
him when you put your mind to something. It
with a
can
lot of help. I'm never going to claim that I've done it on my own because I didn't. But what I did do is I did do it. You know what I mean? I motivated myself, and I managed to. How I done it, I don't know. And I just thank everybody. Like I can't thank you enough for everyone that got involved.
Hey,
But-
I took my whole family, including my future daughter-in-law, to Hawaii for a week, and that was an accomplishment for myself.
Monica said she's so happy for you, Hazy. Mark says
Yeah.
I'm waiting for someone to yell at him.
Yell at me.
Out the window or something, saying "Shut the fuck up."
Oh yeah, that's all right. Listen, that would make it even better for me. Because I'll just shout, "Who the fuck are you talking to?"
Shit.
Oh, you've done it, have you?
Fuck it.
Listen, listen to this, right? Jack's 14 and he's like a skateboarder and all this, right? Just when I went to Target, I bought Harry a Buzz Lightyear.
Wait a minute.
Jack got a little bit jealous.
Monica
Jack
said,
got a little.
"Go ahead."
Jack got a little bit jealous and wanted something. Look what he chose. Look what he chose.
Nerf gun, yeah.
Do you know how many Nerf guns he's got at home? Look at this. This is what he chose to have. Oh, that's pretty good. Did that hurt?
It went past.
Did that hurt? He's all shooting the kid now. Now shoot him right in the forehead, Jack. Lay him out, America. Monica said, "Sure, Hazy, just give me a kiss as a thank you." She wants a kiss. There you go.
Mwah. That was for you, Monica. I've been told I got good kissing lips.
All the guys tell him that.
Yeah. Bring him up here. Bring him up here.
So T-Dub, what
Right on.
happened, man? You muted.
Are you
Oh, the
tired?
kids were raising hell, so I ended up going back into the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Listening to this Me, My Soul, and Six
Italian.
Strings.
Yeah, that's me. Me, my soul, and 6 strings. That is all it took.
Well, now he's
Yes,
listening
sir.
to your album. He's not waiting.
Drew said he's blind now.
I'll find a torrent and download it. Don't worry.
Right. Come here, my boy. Come here. Harry. Come and see. Harry, show me Buzz. Get Buzz. Show me Buzz. Come and show Dizzy what you got.
The lips were shocked, Monica.
Show Dizzy what you got.
I like bullet holes. That's my
Harry,
favorite so
Hi,
far.
buddy.
Show Dizzy what you got.
Hi, buddy. Harry.
Who's that?
Hey, Harry.
That's
Look,
my
there he
big
is.
boy in America words.
Yeah, we in America. You've been so good, haven't you? What? Say to infinity and beyond.
All right.
Can you
Pretty
imagine
cool.
that little kid, Tom, sat for 8 hours on a plane
In his own seat.
in his own, epic.
And he
What-
couldn't even.
I did.
Watch him
I
now
did
by those
3
steps.
hours with both my sons at
Watch
that
it.
age.
Don't let him go
It was
there.
ridiculous.
And listen, he couldn't even see the TV screen.
he
You
could.
know, he couldn't see it. Virgin, very poor for children. Seriously, I mean, they should have something because he was the only child on the plane, and there was a baby. He was the only toddler, and there was a baby. So they should have something in place for when it's a little child like that, a screen that they can pull down or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or at least the booster chair to put them up.
Yeah, but watch, you don't go over there. Yeah, but they don't. The food wasn't, and there's an option for a child's meal, and it was poor. It wasn't for a child. They brought a bap with mozzarella cheese and some like pesto stuff on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't for the palate of a child. It was very poor.
That is ridiculous. No,
Yeah.
no.
Especially the price we paid for the flights. Like the flights were $2.5 grand. You know, watching. Jack. I mean, the flight was okay. It was great, but it just didn't cater for Harry very well.
I got an old Air Force buddy who's heading that way next month, who paid $610 per ticket round trip.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well,
that's $1,200 for two people.
wrong? What's wrong?
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
because like mine and Kate's ticket was like 7,500, and the boys were 500 and something, 550 or something. Well, okay. Do you want to go in? He needs his bum changed. Carry him in. Watch those steps. Okay. Go and have your bum changed. Shit ass.
Dave says, yeah, that's a budget airline. That's why.
It's not. Carry him, Jack. It wasn't budget. It's Virgin.
Virgin is usually a good airline. They
I mean,
are
they
good.
were a pretty good airline. To be honest, the staff were great. You know, so I can't complain too much. It's just I didn't feel that they catered for the baby. You know.
So did you meet Jerry Springer?
No, it wasn't Jerry Springer. It looked like him. It did look a bit like him. He was sat in front of Kate. Kate said to me, "Look who it is. Look who it is." I've looked. I knew instantly who she thought it was. I've looked. I was like, "No." I said, "Mate, come here." I said, "You're never gonna guess who she thinks you are." He said, "Jerry Springer." And then he called his wife. He said, "Who do they think I am?" And she said, "Jerry Springer." So he did resemble him, but it wasn't him.
All right. Well, T-Dub's got to go. All right, T-Dub, you have a good evening. We'll talk to you later.
See you later, guys. Good
Nice
to talk
to-
to you again.
All right.
Take it easy. Make sure you listen to my album.
He's
I
got
did, I like that.
he's got baby duty to do. Not duty, but duty.
Dookie.
Duty.
Bullet Holes, I like that song.
Nice. I wrote that about Columbine.
Oh wow. Really?
Columbine.
If you listen to the news reporters that are in there, that's the news report from Columbine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get the album later tonight. I'm gonna buy it off of iTunes.
Listen, you haven't got to buy it. It's already there for you. Your dad got it, you know. But if you want to, carry on.
I'll bring it to you. You can record it.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys later. You guys enjoy your stay in New York City.
Thank you very much. You take it easy, Thomas.
You too. Talk to you guys later.
Later.
God, all you guys call my son Thomas. I've never called him that. I always called him T-Dub. That's really
Because I only called him Thomas because that's what he's written on his thing.
Yeah, well, it's nickname. We were in the Air Force. We were always given nicknames. I was always TA for Thomas Allen, and when he was born, it just sat there and it T-Dub, Thomas William. He's named after both his grandfathers, and so then all of a sudden it went T-DUB, T-Dub, and
Yeah.
Mark M says, my sister was working at the diner around the corner from Columbine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, when I wrote that song, I always had in mind to have the news reporters talking through the song, you know?
Yeah.
So I wrote that song. Columbine was almost 20 years ago. I think it was 20 years ago. And I
Yeah.
probably wrote that song 2 or 3 months after Columbine. You know? It was like a long time ago. But I didn't actually do the proper song with the news reports until 2 years ago, where I recorded it properly and done the production I wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't have the necessary software and stuff to do it, but I think it came out really good.
Yeah. It sure did.
cool.
Hey Harry.
I like the song. Where's Harry?
Oh, he's down by there. He's don't know if you can see.
Get a kick out of Harry.
Can you see him?
I see him.
Listen, he's a good kid. He's delayed on his speech, so it's quite frustrating for him and us. But he communicates well, you know, considering.
Listen, he's learning quick now. He's picking up a lot of words, and
Yeah.
you know,
He
look,
was
now he
Plymouth.
says,
all of a sudden he's going to sit there and his vocabulary is just going to explode.
Yeah, he was premature, and like we didn't know we were having him until 8 weeks before he was born. Literally 8 weeks to the day. We found out we were having him, then 8 weeks later he was born.
Wow.
Like, unbelievable. So yeah, it was a bit of a shock, and he came early, and Kate wasn't well when she was carrying him. She was taking a lot of medication, and without even knowing. And I mean, he's turned out great, you know.
Mark says he'll talk when he wants.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
but he's clever. He's not stupid. He understands everything we're saying.
Actually, you could sit there and think about it the other way. He really has nothing to say right now.
Yeah.
Yes, Monica, this is a much more loving channel, and you have fun at work. She says she has to get back to work,
All right,
but
Monica,
this is a much more loving channel than the other one she was on. Dizzy, I'm going to try to be panel ready for you tomorrow. Ooh, she's going to be panel ready. Oh, I like that.
ready for you, Diz.
Nice.
Awesome.
How do you be ready for the Diz?
Dizzy, can you believe you're only 200 miles away?
Can you believe?
I can believe. Listen, I can believe because I'm the one that have traveled 3,500 miles. And there's only 200 miles left. Listen, I flew over Worcester. Did you see me?
Yeah, I waved. Did you see?
You see him out there, Hazy?
I wasn't sure whether it was you or someone else, but yeah, I did see you.
Yeah, I was waving.
I also, listen, how crazy is this? I flew over Cardiff and I flew over Worcester.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was crazy seeing Cardiff from the sky.
All right, Hazy. You know, Virgin Airlines has a direct flight from Heathrow to Vegas.
Do they? How much is it though?
I don't know. Never paid, never looked to sit there and pay the price or the price.
To be honest, I got quite a good deal on my flights, although they were expensive. I checked a couple of weeks before I flew. The same flight was £5,500, £3,000 more expensive.
Okay. Well, this was the conversation. This was the conversation before you and Dizzy got online on my 70th birthday next year in Vegas, and it's May 2nd, which is a Saturday. And May is probably a pretty cool month here. And my son and I were talking about how many people I fit in my house and all this. And so this is the next, probably might be the next goal. We're going to talk about it this Christmas. And at the first of the year, we're going to let everybody know.
Yeah, well, I think my visa, I still got a visa for 2 years. So, you know, I'm going to have to start building more time.
You come to the airport, I'll pick your ass up.
Yeah.
Drew says it's still 3,000 miles away from me. Whatever, Drew. 3,000 miles is just a plane ride away.
Yeah.
Unless you all want to get off, I'm going to get another beer.
Yeah. We've done it.
Izzy gets off every time he sees me, but
No, it's pretty cool. The M&Ms.
Yeah.
So it looks
Izzy,
like
hold on before it. I'm getting a beer.
yes, sir. Well, I
Listen,
want to
Jack,
welcome everybody.
Jack have just uploaded a video of his first vlog of coming to America. He's getting them up before me.
See, you're slow. I told you. You know, you got to keep your public, informed. Got to keep them informed.
That's why I'm doing these live shows. You know, I got some information for my public. I'm in America.
I'm in America. America,
In
what?
America.
Freaking right, man.
It's unbelievable. It's I don't know. It's just crazy. Who's that, Tina?
Yeah.
Hello, Tina.
He's sitting outside. I'm waiting for someone to throw a fucking apple out of my sock.
Listen, I went to Target to buy some food, like so they can have sandwiches and snacks and stuff. It's expensive. You guys' shopping is expensive.
Target's more expensive than Walmart, though.
Yeah, it was very expensive. It was
Mark,
like $7.
Mark says he has a channel. Yeah, Hazy
Yeah,
has
he
a
does.
channel. Not many people watch it, but he does.
Who, Mark?
Yes.
Do you,
Oh, Mark don't put videos up.
No, he said you. He says he has a channel.
Oh, me.
I'm back. Hey,
Yeah, I occasionally upload videos. I occasionally upload videos and do main events. I mean,
Oh, okay.
you
well,
know.
Mark told me earlier that I'm the only one who can identify him. And I sat there and I said, "Were you going to be incognito at Dizzy's party?"
Listen, I can identify him. I've blown up his picture. I know what he looks like. Unless it's an old picture.
We know. Can't hide from me and Hazy. We Google Earth everything.
the internet comes in better outside, Hazy, than it does inside. It must be because of the concrete or the.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm on my mobile data. I'm not on their Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, he was talking about your son. He was talking about Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jack.
I'll get him to... Harry, stop. Jack.
Typical dad.
I will... he changed his name. If you type Jack Smart into YouTube, it'll come up. He's changed his name to... What is it? Rave Ballistic, his name is, but you probably got to type Jack Smart in to get it.
Oh,
Yeah, but if you type Jack Smart, then it'll come up, don't it?
Jack Smart is a cool name by itself.
Right?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jack. Jack Smart.
Listen, a couple of years ago, some American kid done a video about Jack's. This American kid's name was Jack Smart, and he done a video that because he found another Jack Smart who had a really cool gaming channel, and he done a video for Jack. It was crazy.
My name is Jack. Jack Smart. I mean, come on. You can't get no cooler than that.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Apparently, you can't type Jack Smart. You know, you got to type Rave fucking. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Well, actually, I think if you go on my channel, there's a couple of people in the related. I know Dizzy's on there, my sister, Kate and Jack are on the side. You can just Raven something or fucking Rave Ballistic or some fucking shit.
do you have a cigarette?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. I'm like in rough shape right now.
Listen, I don't know why, but since I've been in America, I've fancied smoking.
Oh, don't start. Dude, don't do that.
What's his name?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
Oh, man.
His name's Peter.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Is anybody else outside, Hazy, in their backyard or anything?
No, it's me.
Yeah, they're all fucking scared. You're in New Jersey, yo.
They hear the accent. They're worried. The British.
Listen, let me show you something. Listen. Let me show you how ghetto this is. Look at this wall. Let me flip the camera around. Look at this wall. Where are we?
What the hell is it?
So you don't climb the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody coming over.
Oh.
Look at the windows. Bars on the windows. Look, West Side Story.
Mhm.
And you wanted that, Hazy?
Yeah, this is what I wanted. I done a lot of research. I knew where I was going. You know, I wasn't like just taking my family into a dangerous place.
Yeah.
People around you are great. You know what I mean? There's obviously going to be some wrong-uns or whatever, but it is what it is. You know.
This
Hold on, wait, David, what 532 on Virgin Air? Where are you going on? Looks like David Collins looking to fly to you, Hazy.
How much was it?
No, he's looking to fly to you, Tom.
Hold it. I'm just grabbed a little bit of it going on. I didn't look at all the only 2,500 miles and for me and no water. Okay. 6 days away. Okay. He has a channel. Hello, Tina. Hello again, Tina. Okay, you need to go to the market. Jack, this is Mark talking. And today, my dog, that's my dog. Again, I will put a playlist and give him some hours. And then David Collins comes up with $532 on version.
For the rats.
Don't ask me what's going on.
The bars are for the rats.
I've been drinking more than I usually do on a Friday night.
What?
Watch his internet now. His internet sucks inside.
For the rats. Mark, it says for the rats. Hazy must be getting another beer.
No, I'm not. I've had two. I'm not going to drink more.
Good boy.
Well, Hazy, your video's better outside than it is inside.
Welcome to my bed, guys.
Oh,
I think it's because he's moving around.
Tom's Learning Channel.
Yep.
You got that right, Mark.
Harry!
Where you go? Harry.
Harry, what's going on, dude?
Have you gone shy? Don't be shy. Come and see. Okay. Where's Buzz? There he is. Say to infinity and beyond. Jack, what are they?
Your internet stinks.
3 to 4.
All
right, you guys, we've got 20 minutes and I'm going to end it.
20 minutes.
Goodbye.
20 minutes of fun.
20 more minutes of fun.
Look what Jack got.
Like a scrambled porn channel.
Oh, you found them.
Oh,
good.
Please, Hazy, you got those already?
Jack found them today in Target.
There's a lot of different stuff there, huh?
Yeah.
Wait until Dizzy shows you some gummy bears.
Oh, yeah. You're really going
I
to
know. In fact, I bought some Heinz ketchup and I didn't even check the price. Oh, $2.69. That's not too bad.
No.
That's to Orlando. I can get Expedia to bring up Vegas.
The Swedish fish
but
are
you're
good.
looking at 600.
Listen, I went there for a couple of things to stick in the fridge and spent $132.
David, try Southwest Airlines, man. It's a lot cheaper. And don't fly in here on a weekend. Come early.
Yeah, come on a Wednesday. God damn it.
They didn't have any.
Yeah, there you go, Dizzy. Dizzy said it.
Wednesday is the international fucking cheap day.
Is it? Is it that?
Yeah, it's even for Hazy. He was looking too. And Wednesday seems to be the cheapest day.
Well, he flew out on Thursday.
So exactly. Wednesday was cheaper, so I flew on Thursday.
Yeah, he is a zip ahead.
You didn't want a cheap flight, did you?
Las Vegas.
Well,
Drew Lost is the code.
I could have got a cheaper flight, but by the time then you add luggage and pick your seats, and it all adds up the same.
Yeah. And let me tell you this, Hazy. If you don't want to rent the car, you can take the train right into Union Station, and that's where your hotel is. So, and you can rent a car here where the driving's much easier than over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Take the train.
I've made my choice. I got to do it.
Yeah, hop on the train and come up here and then rent a car here, you know?
Hey, Hazy, every time I go back to Chicago, I always go, I'm up in the northern part, and we always take the train down to the city. So the train might be an avenue you might want to take a look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know if the car would have been. I don't know. I understand how you wanted to, have a car, but now you see how it is, and over here isn't as bad. You'll be able to handle it over here, but New York's crazy. New York,
They are crazy.
yeah, going through Connecticut, man, it's
Hazy, I live in the States. I would never want to drive in New York. Never.
Yeah. I know. Thanks.
in Winnipeg.
Actually, the train would be cool because now you could sit there and say, "I've taken my family on the train."
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Taking a train.
Yeah. I've got too much luggage, and I brought a car seat with me now, so I've got to do it.
Oh shit!
And I've got to come back with guitar. Remember that?
Yeah. Well,
It's,
maybe come back with a car. I mean, you can think about it different ways, but
I've seen the ladies in different countries just put tons of bags on their heads and walk with it. I mean, so don't give me no shit. There's bags of rice and all kind of stuff. So
all right, Dizzy. All right, Dizzy.
Yeah, I've seen them like that. Some got like 3 bags of rice and a donkey.
Dave said he's coming on a train.
Water.
Dave said he's coming on a train. I hope you don't get caught, and I hope you clean it up, bro.
Who is?
I'm in the Kilping Sask a couple of times a year. Flying to Boston and train to Worcester. Oh yeah, so he'll be coming up and you'll be coming down. And that's
probably the sweetest fish.
Dave, that's the best way for you. I mean, they do have shuttles and stuff, shuttle buses that would you go down here, but you're probably better off on the train. Just coming from Boston, Worcester. And your hotel's right next to it too. I've heard of that.
Well, I think he needs to evaluate his situation with the weather and with Kate and everything else and move on from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because his family is the #1 priority.
I mean, I booked the car. The car's ready for me to pick up on Thursday. But I was thinking if
the worst thing that can happen is you drive real slow and everybody toots at you and yells and calls your names. That's all.
And then flip him off.
No.
All you got to do is flip him back off. Flip him off.
It's gonna be like National Lampoon's Vacation. He's gonna get a roundabout. All fucking day. He's gonna be like, "How you get out of here? Wow, we seen this fucking Statue of Liberty. Fucking, oh look, we seen this Statue of Liberty. Oh look, we seen this Statue of Liberty."
Collins just said he's coming on a train, flying to Boston, then a train to Worcester, and then I heard that, but not me, and Conrail. Okay.
Yeah, Conrail. That'd be a riot, man. You gotta GoPro your ride back.
I gotta do one more advertisement.
what?
You gotta GoPro your ride back just to show us.
I might.
We'll have Kate.
The clock video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick, come on. Quick,
Here we go. Clock video.
get on my hand.
Clock video.
Come on,
Get
quick,
involved
grab
in
it.
the
Oh,
raffle,
find
damn it.
All right, the raffle's going.
Brian, thank you, Mark.
You get with the raffle, you get the gold arms, you get the black arms, so you can pick out what you want for a chance. Thanks, Mark, for putting it in there. There you go. Hey, Jack, or Harry. I'm sorry. Hey, Harry.
Hi.
Harry,
Say
what's
hello.
going on, dude?
You can't take that out of your mouth. Take that out of your mouth. Get that out of your mouth. Get it out of your mouth and say hi.
Take it down the mouth.
Say hi.
Don't hide. They can see you. You will.
Take
Say
that
hello,
out
Dizzy.
and say hi, Dizzy.
Say hello, Dizzy. Yes, Dizzy.
Hello.
I'm Tom Noble.
Hello. Hello, Harry.
Uh-uh.
Hello, Harry.
What's she saying? Say hello.
Hello,
Say hello.
Harry.
Give me a
What are
dum
you
dum.
saying? Uh-oh.
Give me a dum dum.
Dum dum dum.
How come it's called Target then? It's called a Walmart.
It's not Walmart.
That's where you went.
No, we went to Target.
Oh, right.
Target, Walmart. Actually, Walmart's better than Target.
Yeah, it is.
Walmart is far.
Yeah, I didn't like Target, to be honest. There wasn't much food there. Like, really. It's more like clothes and...
Yeah, Target's not a food place.
Unless you
Yeah, I
can
realized
go
that.
to the super Target store, everything
What is
else,
it?
go to Walmart.
What do you mean, Kate? You sponge it off. Okay.
Harry's
What's
cool. Harry's so cool. I gotta.
Somebody.
All right, Hazy. I got my next bill.
Huh? Oh, turn that off.
It's for Harry.
Turn it on. Yeah. Yeah. Just take it off and put another one on. I don't know. There was 2 spares. It's underneath the thing. Wasn't those bulbs brighter last night?
Space Ranger, we have a mission.
Space Ranger. Right? Buzz Lightyear.
Turn it off. I turned that off. Turn it off. We're on a live show. You can't be doing a buzz.
Now we're only for
You know?
9 minutes, and I'm gonna cut it, guys. You guys took me for an hour, and I appreciate it. So,
Look at all them relaxing in New Jersey and whatnot.
mhm.
Oh yeah, chilling with the boys. Take the sheet off, Kate.
What's going on, man? How do you like USA?
Jack, Tom's talking to you.
Jack, how do you like USA?
Yes, good.
You having fun?
Huh?
Dude,
Oh,
have fun.
yeah,
To have fun.
Have fun.
There you go.
yeah.
Harry. Hello, Harry. Hi, my buddy.
He likes Dizzy, doesn't he? Dizzy your mate?
Jack, that's right.
Dizzy's your mate. Isn't he? Yes.
Oh.
I don't know what he's going to do when he sees Dizzy, because he sees Dizzy nearly every single day.
Yeah.
You know, on the phone, and then all of a sudden
I'm gonna
he's going to be there.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna see the real person. Freaking awesome.
Yeah. Right, listen, I gotta go because this one gotta go to sleep. So
Okay, well, let's end it right now then. All right, I want to thank everybody. Hazy Days.
you're welcome.
David Collins, Mark M.
Everybody else for coming in. Thank David Collins, Mark M.
Mark Drew.
Everybody for coming in, and
Yeah.
my son for showing up. You guys have a good, and Hazy, you have a good vacation, dude.
Will do. Will do.
And I will see you guys maybe tomorrow on Dizzy Show.
Yeah.
And maybe on Hazy.
Have Dizzy got a show tomorrow?
Oh,
Oh yeah, Dizzy. What time's your show tomorrow? 9:30, is this?
4:30 your time. You better
And
be
then
there.
Oh shit.
my show next week at 3:00 Vegas time, and you all have a good evening.
Nice one. You guys take it easy. Bye everybody in the chat.
Good night, all.
Right, I'll speak to you all soon.
He's tired.
Right.
No,
Look at that.
Harry say peace. You gotta have Harry say peace.
That was too funny. He did. He put his fingers up.
Harry say peace.
He took off.
Oh. All right. Good night, all.
Later.
Later.